I got this for my birthday.
Blue or red?
Expensive. They blend Vlad. They banned Vlad. They banned Vlad. So that's that's enemy team. This is our team. We're ready.
Oh, they're target banning my god, Notorious Fizz.
Oh yeah, his 3 picks. Let's hope they don't ban Vi. Otherwise, he won't be able to play anybody. Oh, can I hear it? Wait, I can't. Oh, okay. Check. Just cut that out. Okay, hello. We're here with the NACE finals for Lbcc versus
Division finals.
Oh, the NACE division finals. My bad. Lbcc versus what are they called? Tulsa University. Tulsa University. My bad. It's been a while since I've done this.
It's been a long day.
Yeah. My name is Corey. I'll be your main caster, and here with my co-caster here we have
like Too Many Planes, aka Angels, longtime friend of the show.
Yeah. He's a regular here. Anyways, we can see right now a little bit late on the draft, but we can see that they Tulsa University have gone with their first pick, Varus, followed by the 2 counter picks from Lbcc, Zinjao and Ash. Victor following closely behind. We do know that their mid laner is a favorite of Victor, and we did know that our mid laner, QT, also known as Quinn, has been practicing her Oriana to try to counter that Victor.
Yeah, specifically living out some games against Victor, trying to get a feel for the matchup.
Yeah, Victor is definitely something that she wants to lock down, try not to let him get ahead. And hopefully we can see that in action here. This is a very important game. This is for all the marbles. We do know that Lbcc has been on a pretty good streak, as well as Tulsa, who has been undefeated the entire playoff season, as well as the preseason before that, only dropping 1 round to Lbcc.
Ironically. I played that game.
You did play that game. I wonder what they lost.
Wasn't Jungle Dip.
Okay. Wasn't Jungle Dip, by the way.
And I was autofill, by the way. Just right there.
They also did lose a game, they also lost a round to the Mid-American University, Christian University, but they lost, so it doesn't really matter. Already, we can see the Blitzcrank being banned out. Nautilus.
Oh, a lot of support bans.
They're hovering between Blitz or Pike.
I feel like you always ban Blitzcrank here. I think you can shut down Pike easier.
They do seem to be low on a little bit of AD, though. Banning the Riven out. They might be trying to play a weak early game champion from banning the Vlad, Fiora, Riven. Those are very strong early game champions with very oppressive lanes. So let's see what Tulsa University wants to pick for their top lane.
Go Braum, nice and safe.
I am thinking Jack's jungle, because why would they be banning top laners?
I think it is Jack's jungle. Although it could be mind control.
I wouldn't understand why they ban top laners unless, yes, it might mind control. We do see the Braum quickly swapped into the Tom Kench.
More mind control, dude.
Lots of protection here. We can see the Ari shield, the Zinja ult, followed by the Tom ult. Very, a lot of like.
Yeah, there's a lot of peel, but I do feel a little bit worried. I don't think the draft is bad at all, of course, but I think having this much peel, if you're not on like a super hyper carry, like Ashe does great damage, but you know, like this is like the kind of peel you'd expect like a Vayne or something.
Renata Glass being hovered right now by Tulsa. Very powerful against this auto attacking champion Ashe. We might want to be careful about that. And the Gragas.
Groggy.
Interesting. I wouldn't.
Actually, I have no idea who's top 4 jungle.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that Riven would do very well into Gragas. Me being a top laner, I would actually not mind that at all.
But I think this is actually they're both flexing. I think just going off who top 1 pick is.
Maybe we will see right now with what Lbcc Halia will pick. And Bessa coming out, they have no dash protection. They do have some peel in the form of Gragas and Renata, but besides that, the only thing that could save them would be the Jackson Victor stun.
I think Gragas can lame Mbessa out though.
The poke for Gragas is quite oppressive.
You can just Q, and if Mbessa walks up, you just press E and walk away.
But Mbessa is manaless. Gragas doesn't rely on mana, so maybe Mbessa can
That's like a
the long game.
Though. You build a single lost chapter and no longer have mana issues for the rest of the game.
But that early game. The early game.
Up until first back, though.
First back can get you a full wave. Once you have a wave over your opponent, you've already won. In top lane at least. I don't know how it is for the other lanes.
I didn't see that in our games, but
Yeah, we don't play, so it's okay. It's okay. Okay, we finished our first draft. Looking pretty solid. We can see who the enemy team does not want to play. We have pretty good durability in Xin, Tom, and Bessa. Pretty good damage in Ashe and Orianna. On the other team, not as much durability.
we have good bulk, but I think there's a decent chance we just kind of get lamed out. Like
Yeah.
Victor, Varus, Renata, Gragas, they can all just kind of space you out and choose like if they want to play the game with you or not.
We do not have to worry about the AP though, because we know Gragas is almost definitely going to build tank. Otherwise, their entire team will just kind of get shredded. But if he does go AP, then hey, free win.
I think a lot of this is going to come down to I think the Orianna pick kind of keeps this comp together because Orianna is also allowed to tell people when they can play the game or not. We'll be right back.
We will be right back. And we are back. We are currently just waiting for the spectator delay to go away, and we will be in game one of LBCC versus Tulsa University finals. Going into this, I think I haven't seen much of Tulsa. We do know their record, undefeated, uncontested, except by us and Mid America University. But we have a strong lineup. We have powerful players in our top lane and our bot lane, and we have good synergy with all of them.
Yeah, I feel like looking at this draft, I think on paper, at the very least, I think we win.
Mhm.
Because we do have some decent dives. Jinjiao can really get in there, and Bessa, of course, can really get in there. Ashar initiates really well, but I guess it just comes down to can Tulsa lame us out or not.
Mhm. I think we can definitely persevere. I think again haven't seen much of them, so we don't know, or I don't know if they have what it takes. But that just shows you, so it definitely won't be easy. We can see now it is a Gragas top, Jack's jungle, as expected, or as I said earlier. The Hainu or the Varus.
I think our biggest struggle is going to be that I don't like that Oriana skin.
You don't like, you're not a fancy one? You don't
No.
like Faker?
No.
The goat?
Not Faker's strongest soldier.
I see, I see. Okay then. Okay.
So yeah, not Faker's strongest soldier. I think he plays boring.
Okay, I think
I'll be burned at the stake for that.
yeah, I think you. Oh, we can already see the 5-man. Okay. It might be an invade. We do
I think it's an invade. There's
Yeah.
no way that they're just gonna all walk like this for no
standard
reason.
5-point coming in from LBCC, whereas the 5-man invade coming in from the bot lane. Hopefully, we can get some deep vision into.
Or were they reading it? I think they might have been reading a invade.
We do see the Ambessa is already walking toward the enemy blue. Possibly anticipating some kind of 5-point coming in from them.
Yeah, this is feels dangerous.
Gragas is backing. They might have canceled the invade.
Yeah, I think actually they were just predicting that they were gonna invade them, so they
okay.
sent all 5 there.
Look at
Anyways, on to the
okay, we can see already getting underway. Some standard laning here, nothing much to talk about. Let's see, -1. No,
I think
-1.
this mid lane matchup is gonna be really important to how this game plays out.
Their mid laner probably is their carry focus. Varus has some good potential, but not as much potential as Victor to carry the game as strongly. Already, we can see the red side wave will be pushing into blue side. In the top lane, some skirmishing, some fighting, nothing much.
Yeah, I mean, again, keep in mind I am a complete random, but I think that what matters more than if Victor wins is if Quinn loses, because I think Quinn and Oriana's ability to again like equal out being lamed out by Victor and Varus matters a lot for our team comp. Because if we struggle with our dive, I think Oriana's our only real answer.
Yeah. Already, we can see Cutie has poked out Quinn. Well, that's the gamer tag.
Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Quinn is a different champion. That's the one with the bird.
No, Quinn. PLR Quinn. You gotta use their gamer name. It's the finals. You gotta be super efficient.
It's true.
In the bot lane, Mert and Cheerio, F Mert or P Mert. No, that's a PH. Ninja
That'd be-
Fortnite. Oh, already looking like a Ninja is getting.
This is better than actual Ninja Fortnite's league gameplay.
Oh, Tyler Blevins himself.
Yeah, Tyler Blevins.
Did he
He's
make
not
it to?
great.
Did he make it to gold? Or
I
platinum?
don't. He might have, but he's not good. I'm sorry, Tyler Ninja Fortnite.
Ooh, good dodges
Ooh,
by
let's go.
by
My goat Enzo, Halio.
Nemo. Getting poked out by Halia. Okay, so some just standard stuff right here.
Yeah, we're just playing poke.
We know that in the beginning stages of the game that one misplay can make things go very bad. LBCC.
Game is frozen. Give us one moment.
Give us one moment. We are having technical difficulties.
It looks like our spectator has frozen.
Give us 1 second, folks. We will be right back momentarily. Right now, the client is experiencing some technical difficulties. In the meantime, I just want it to be known that this is the finals in our respective brackets. And so every moment is very important to watch, very important to keep a track of. Right now, we can see some good poke coming in from LBCC Halia. He has his Gragas low on mana and low on HP, whereas Mbessa herself does not have to worry about these things. Right now in the bot lane, we can see a skirmish coming up as the Jax comes in to engage. We can see that the Renata shielding her allies, keeping them alive, making sure that they stay good for this fight. LBCC has to back off here, but Tulsa is pushing the advantage. They're not letting them go away.
Tom. Getting out here is really tough.
He's slowed by the Mbessa, stunned by the Jax. He might go down, and he does. First blood going to Tulsa University. A flash from the Renata. Rooting the Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao managed to flash away. That is pretty bad. 2 flashes and a kill. Not a good start off for Tulsa University. We see that Gragas now TPs back to his lane. Mbessa has to back. She might TP as well. It looks like she's just going to walk back to lane.
Oh, nope. We are going to TP after a short little jog.
Halia decided it was
better. This is a greedy crab.
Yeah, we can see that Notorious is now caught out. He will die here.
Unfortunate.
Halia tries to save him. Doesn't go too well. And now the wave will be pushing into him. And Jax may be looking for a dive, but I wouldn't recommend it.
No, I don't think we ever dive Mbessa, but LBCC on the back foot. It's a little bit rough.
Yeah, 5 minutes in, Dragon has spawned, and right now we can see Tulsa is up 2-0. Other than that, it could go a little better.
Gragas burning belly bump actually gives Halia a really good opening here.
We can see right now a gank coming from the mid lane. We can see Cheerio
just walking in.
Yeah, he does get a hit on. He gets his support item proc. Getting the gold and then backing off, setting up for Dragon, making sure that QT cannot
I think
contest.
that Gragas is just dead.
No, he has face rush. He's fine. Oh.
Ooh, predicting the flash. My goat. That's my goat right there.
Nemo tries flashing out, but he flashed in a straight line against the skill shot. That's a straight line, so not the best of moves there. We can see QT trying to contest Quen.
Oh, this is
a gank coming in the bot lane.
Yeah, I think we're losing another person. Oh, no.
Bailout coming on to Sable. They might have looked for a gank there, but he decides to get out instead. Quen currently poked out. They both have their 6.
I think actually Quen is at advantage right now.
You can see they're doing Dragon right now, so there won't be anybody to disturb them in the mid lane while they fight.
They're about even, but that...
Oriana coming in, and the Victor ult whiffs as QT solo kills Quen. Huge for LBCC, giving them even kills, and now it is 1 kill away from Pete's.
Yeah, I think Victor had a positioning error there, because I think on paper he can just lame out with E and win, but excellent on Quen to capitalize on that positioning error and get that kill.
He did have flash up. He could have tried to flash away.
Especially because stuff like that, again, we were down around like 1.5k gold, and we're like really making it back already. Lead is getting smaller and smaller by the second.
See, the bot lane is continuing to struggle. In the top lane, Halias has his ult up soon, whereas Gragas does already have his ult up. He might be looking to kill. He's down a level, though, so it would be a tough ask. We can see Xin Zhao in the top lane.
Yeah, maybe with an all-in, Gragas can kill, but I don't know. I think
Xin
it's
Zhao
pretty dangerous.
On vision, he's backing inside the bush. And now Halia is also back. You can see in the bot lane. Ninja Fortnite and Nirmite Baya continuing to struggle. Tulsa decided to back off in the bot lane. Now in the mid lane, QT up a kill. and now looking to push this lead even further by damaging her laner.
Yeah. Again, like it was rough for a second there, but the gold lead is now pretty much doesn't matter. 200 gold. That's what
A wave.
it's a ruby crystal.
Oh,
No, not
another kill
let's
coming from
go.
LBCC Halia. This guy does not know how to dodge an Ambassa ult.
That's not polite.
Hey, okay, apologies. He's having he's getting lost. His name is Nemo after all. He might be getting lost. He might be getting lost trying to dodge those Ambassa ults, but so far he's 0 for 2.
Yeah, again, Enzo is just an excellent player. Shout out my goat Halia.
So now LBCC has secured the feats of warfare, which is where they secured the first 3 kills and they get one step closer to claiming the.
Ooh, wait, ooh, I don't know about standing there. I think they could have killed Renata there, honestly.
Wait, is it called feats of warfare the first 3 kills, or is the total?
First 3 kills is feats. Feats
So-
of warfare.
Then what's the total thing called?
Feats, you get shoes.
No, I thought the whole thing was feats of warfare, and the first
No.
3 was feats of strength.
No, I think they're called feats of strength, and the first 3 is feats of warfare.
Oh, okay. No, I think it's the opposite, but whatever.
This is my top laner, by the way.
It's fine. It's fine. We can see
Doesn't know what the thing's called.
Halia now up a level, looking to just bully.
That was really bold of Grog.
Yeah, bullying Nemo out of his lane. This is probably going to be over unless Jax can try to push this. Gragas now farming with his Q. Gotta love that. Renata down a level, actually. She doesn't have her ult. We can see the Tom engaging onto Renata. The Jax surprises them by stunning the Tom, and Tom will go down once again unless he can get out here with a flash. He does.
Oh, wait, but I think we killed. Oh, no. Nope. He had flash too.
Jax
unfortunately.
flashes out. Unfortunate. Tom now down 2 deaths. He does get the flash R from Varus and Jax. And Jax looking to get some more here, pushing the wave, maybe trying to dive. It will be a 3v1, and Ashe is low on mana with no R.
ulti.
This might be dangerous. She's probably just going to want to get out of here. The Gragas R? Okay. Halia has his ult up soon. Actually, about right now. He could probably just walk up and press R, unless
Yeah,
Gragas wants
honest
to
to
dodge.
God.
He gets out, unfortunately.
I think he just shoves him back to him, probably.
Yeah, Halia has his lane 1. We can see Jax is walking top. Halia does have a ward to catch Jax. So it does look like a lane swap actually will be coming out from Tulsa University. Very wise. Halia is just kind of demolishing Nemo here, and this can give the opportunity for Ninja and Nurm to come back after the top lane that they're having right now. QT.
It looks like they're immediately responding to the swap.
Oh, they just swapped back. Interesting. Interesting. That makes sense. They want to keep their lead. We can see in the mid lane. Oh, a gank coming in from Renata. But a counter gank from Tom. They do get the stun off, and the Victor ult comes in. Ignite onto Varus. Varus will probably die unless the Bella can
Please
go.
ulti.
Nice from the Orianna. I think
Still get that kill.
no. Tom does die, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He might have been able to shield. But...
Yeah, I think we needed to ulti Orianna there.
Yeah, Tom's still having his ult up. Bit of a misplay by the Tom Kench near right by, but in the bot lane we can see same as usual. Gragas now even in level. Oh, never mind. He still down a level. He's still down a level.
The game is still very close though. Like we're only down 400 gold, so about a longsword.
Yeah, it's a game of tug of war right now. We can see pushing and pulling from both sides. LBCC is up in grubs right now, which will soon be rectified as they will get their 3rd grub. So it looks like it'll be 2 objectives to 1, and LBCC has already won the piece of warfare.
I'm gonna say what's nice about this is that even though we're slightly behind in gold, most of our gold is on Mbessa, who can really just like drag you kicking and screaming through the game.
That Orianna damage being put on full display there as 1 Q chunked like 20% of his health. And right now, LBCC claimed their dragon. It is now 2 objectives to 2 objectives. The next objective will decide this. I do believe it will be Rift Herald that'll come up before Dragon. Yeah. In the bot lane, Gragas is already out of mana. And on the top lane, they do seem to be doing a little better. They're no longer down a level. In fact, Numrai Baya is still up on the Ambessa despite dying 3 times.
I think it's just because Mbessa's been roaming so much, just walking around the map.
Renata, I mean.
Yeah, yeah, buddy.
We're not a clearing vision.
That's the name of the champion. Good job.
We're not a glass. I think I said Ambessa. You said Ambessa too.
I did not say that.
You said Ambessa's been roaming.
Nope.
Uh, okay, we got it on video, on audio. We can run it back. Right now, I think in this Rift fight that'll be coming up soon, unless somebody blows an ult, we can see that Cutie is poking out Victor pretty consistently. So I don't think Victor will be there for the Rift fight unless he plays safe.
Yeah, I would say that I don't think Ashe or Orianna are allowed to ult right now unless they get a kill.
We can see the Xin Zhao now coming in. Doesn't get anything right now. The Tom Kench misses his knockup and his Q. The Jax coming in for a counter gang. Jax ulting onto the Xin Zhao and stunning the Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao does not die here, but the Tom Kench might die for a fourth time. We can see the Renata ult coming in, getting onto the Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao ults the counter, and he does manage to get the Jax, who is bailed out, but not enough. We can see the Ashe not walking up.
2, maybe 3 kills off this. You can't get away from
We see the flash on the Ashe, and the Varus. He flashes away. This the Xin Zhao's diving. What is Xin Zhao doing? Why would he flash under tower? Okay. How soon until Rift Herald? Because that might have just.
Slight misplay.
Okay, I personally do not agree with going under tower there. I think you just take the Jax kill and get out.
Yeah, I think we just press B there.
In the bot lane, same as usual, really.
Can I say how much I hate fighting Gragas? This champion just makes me upset.
He does just take a little drink.
He just presses Q and E and I just don't play the game. It makes me not happy.
In that fight, we did get the Varus flash and barrier. We got the they did get the Xin Zhao and the Ashe flash though.
Xin Zhao did not flash.
I mean the Xin Zhao kill and the Ashe flash.
Okay.
Rift Trail will be spawning soon, and Tom Kench still has not ulted. I believe.
Yo, can you lay off my boy right now, dude?
I'm just saying, you know, some of those fights could have used an ult. Maybe he could have stopped Xin Zhao from diving into the tower.
You seem to have issues with both the fish characters. You have an issue with Nemo and Tom Kench.
Hey, Nemo, he knows what he did. Okay, he knows what he did. We can now see Notorious just clearing out vision, probably gonna get ready for that Rift fight. We are up all of our ults. Renata ult will probably be up for the Rift fight, but we want to start backing here, getting ready for the fight. Plates are down, so we don't.
Still only down about 300 gold.
We can see near my bio, the lane swap now fully in effect. I don't think.
Straight up, I think he can 1v2 this.
Yeah, I don't think that Holly is in much danger here. And we do have our ADC in position to challenge the Rift fight. Where, Ambessa doesn't have her TP.
Yeah, so we want that Rift.
Ambessa
actually, this is kind of risky because they're setting up for drag and depends on who can do it faster.
Rift dies faster than drag. Rift
you think so?
Rift has less health than drags. They have less damage as well because they don't have their jags. Rift is up. We should start this as soon as possible before Jackson can manage to get there. You should clear that.
Here we go.
Start as soon as possible. You should be hitting the victory right now. Jackson's bot. Okay, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Rift Herald is now started.
Actually, wait. I think that this is kind of bad.
A flash coming from Cutie. Cutie might kill here, but we are cutting away.
Thank you, Direct to Cam.
And Renata ult gets nothing. Jax ult gets nothing. This is huge, actually. We win the feats, we now have feats. And let's see. Is it feats of warfare? Feat of monster slaying. Which should...
Feat of monster slaying.
Yeah, that's what you get for the objectives. They have the 3 and the kills. Oh, it doesn't say. Doesn't it say in the chat, like, you've completed the feat of warfare? Or conquest or whatever? Gragas should die. You have flash on... Yeah, okay.
There
Good.
we go.
Nemo got lost in the gray screen. He'll come back.
Feat of monster slaying.
Yeah, feat of conquest, feat of monster slaying, and feat of destruction or something. I forgot.
Feat of warfare.
No, the tower.
Feat of violence.
The tower is something. I forgot what it's called. It's Noxy. Yeah, for Noxy. Right now, a little even. Tulsa up a drag. It is Infernal Soul, which is pretty good for us.
But we're up in gold, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Only by a bit, though. Now,
But
even
still.
in kills.
I think actually this is the biggest lead I've seen in a bit. Usually it's 400 gold. Oh, now it's back to 400 gold.
Never speak too soon when it comes
really.
to
Ooh,
big
500, 400, 500. Let's go.
Whoever
The
can,
stock market.
whoever can lane faster. And now we can see Notorious catching in the wave, just
Doing his thing.
clean duties. There's a tower nearby. Hopefully he doesn't get magnetized. You know, he does see. Okay.
Boris had the mind control on him. Dude.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
fair.
yeah. He casted Renata ult and he just and he
You got Malzahar Ard IRL.
in top lane.
Well, that was a okay, Gragas.
Okay. Phase rush on. He's
Oh, I
dodging.
love Phase Rush. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
Okay, pretty good from Gragas here actually. He's
Just
taking
layman him out. It's your job as Gragas. Go
Yeah.
get the flower. Get the flower.
Oh, -1. Alcon, hold on. Oh, I don't get to see.
Is he gonna get the flower or not? This is making me mad.
We can see two people coming top. Soon
He's
to
not
gank.
getting the flower.
A gank beginning to get postured for top lane. I mean, for Gragas, who's like down 3 kills.
There we go.
Oh, okay. There's the rip
Oh,
charge.
there we go.
They're going for tower, not the kill.
I think that's good. I think I can get straight up like 2 charges out of this.
Yeah, Jax's bot. He won't be able to respond. There's no TP.
Yeah, and if you can get like 2 towers out of this, that's like such a huge tempo shift for the whole game.
Top tower tier 1 will go down in the mid lane. We can see Jax beginning to walk top to try to stop any further action.
Well, we bumped them all.
Okay, and Bessa decides to back off. She doesn't see. Oh no, she did see Jax walk mid because Orianna was there. If that were me, I would have gotten to tier 2. But you know.
Well, I'm saying, did we win these games?
Hey, you can watch your back, okay? Whoever was casting my game can look. I did good this game. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I did good. Okay, KO Gaming did not feed. I can tell you that much.
I know about that one.
If I recall correctly, there was an 0-7. Wasn't me, by the way. Wasn't me.
Scale game, was this the game where you were like back playing Malphite like he was there at?
I was fishing for R's. Okay, it's a
Fishing
a
R's
strategy.
from R fountain when
It's
they're
a-
mid.
It's a strategy. Okay, it's a strategy. Okay, I kept my death to a minimum. It's all right. It's all right. In the mid lane, it looks like a flip might be happening soon. Victor. Oh, Orianna ult coming in. He might actually kill
I
Orianna
think-
here. Oh, he actually Cutie outplaying
My
the
God.
Victor. This is crazy.
I think this is really important because again, I think the one matchup we really had to be worried about was how mid lane panned out. Because now that we have Orianna, we have like so much control over how fights actually play out.
Yeah, Cutie is just kind of
Destroying. this dude.
demolishing this guy Gwen
Are
here.
we just doing Otacon?
It does look that way. 2v1ing Otacon.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool indeed. Right now, bot lane tower going up, and the tempo has swung in.
We're just doing Otacon right now.
We are
Violent
now-
We got violent Otacon.
They
this
don't.
game?
They don't know. They do not know that we're doing
Those
it.
who know.
Yeah, it's good emoji. We're up 2k gold. We're gonna be up 3k gold soon. Jax is finally made aware of what's going on, but I believe it'll be too late. He won't be able.
Especially, we have Ashe ulti, so I should think straight up he can't walk out.
Wait, we don't back up here. We finish this, don't we? We have
Do we just give them Otacon right
we
now?
have smite. What are we
Oh,
doing?
this is not good.
Okay, the Ambessa TP.
We just
in.
win this, I think.
Ambessa ult in. We can see Ambessa doing big damage. The Victor ult. Ooh, that's bad. We can see the Renata ult gets 3 people, getting them off momentarily. Ambessa doesn't have an ult. She doesn't have anything to escape
Yeah,
with.
and Bessa needs to leave.
Ambessa
Ooh.
leaves. We don't lose anyone, and we do take out their Jax, so they're not allowed to do Otacon anymore. We can see Ashe almost gets Renata queued.
See, we're actually gonna see so much Orianna value right now because you just keep watching Quinn walk up, just press Q. People take out like 1 billion damage and walk away. And that's like kind of all you need from Orianna.
I don't know if we knew Jax had smite down. If we did, we should have finished the Otacon, but that was a pretty good fight anyways.
I think if we just commit there, we just straight up kill everyone.
Yeah, because we get
Damn
Otacon.
it.
We might lose Flowers, though, if we lose that fight, which would be pretty bad. But now we're up 2 kills. We're up 3k gold. Or it's 4... No, yeah, almost 3k. Just about.
It's 2.9k, bud.
Apologies. With this dragon that we're about to get, it will be 3K. Although it does look like Tulsa will not go down without a fight. They are getting ready to... Oh, the Renata tries to ward, gets punished by the Tom. By
No
Normal
hard steal, sadly.
Sable just removed of his dragon rights.
His dragon right.
Call that gentrification.
You have a license for that?
He did not. It looks like the dragon is claimed by Lbcc. And now the game has reached the middle stages for the 20-minute mark at 1 level 11. Right now, we are officially up 3K gold.
Very nice.
Wait.
Also, that is
There we
not-
go. Now we're up 3K gold.
That's not 3K gold.
4,
That's 2.2.
5, 6, 7.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna instruct you. All right. So
Okay. Our 2K gold. Whatever. We can see Ashe alone right now. They don't decide to take advantage of it. Maybe.
I don't think they can kill Ashe there. I think Ashe just presses ulti and walks away.
They have a lot of stun. You can Varus R, Renata Q. But that'd
Plus,
be,
again, that's my goat, Ninja Fortnite.
of course.
My man, Blade.
Ninja has cleanse, so just outplay.
Exactly. He's got the sauce.
Cutie unaware, currently made aware.
This might just be done.
No, she gets out. Oh, the flash and the ult coming in from Jax. Jax doing some big damage. Cutie deciding to stay to do some damage. We can see the Notorious coming in to save. He ults, doesn't get anything, and Otacon is
that's
just
2
melting
kills.
his armor. And I believe they just lost Otacon. Yep. A little bit of a misplay by Cutie. Overextended.
Yeah, overextended with no vision.
Yeah, she saw the Jax. She began to run away, but by then it was too late.
I think we just need to like let ulti rip and pray.
I think, yeah, you just ult for distance, and then you just try to get away. Right
Yeah,
now, we
like
can
we just
see
zone our ult to walk away.
Otacon being tested. It'll be very close. Renata ult to... Oh, yeah. Good Renata ult. I do believe the bailout... Yep, the bailout will go through.
I think...
Halia.
Seriously, Halia just might 1v5 right now.
That's
Never
big damage.
mind.
There's a stun. Unfortunate. No losses from Tulsa University, and they get Otacon, and they get
They
the
get
flowers.
Otacon and almost a 1k gold lead.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
They just went from down 3K gold to
2K.
being up 1K. No. They were down 3K. Now they're up 1K.
Our main caster is failing first grade math right
the
now.
main caster, by the way. They were up. I'm glad you acknowledged it, but
Of course, I respect authority. I'm kidding.
yeah, that was pretty bad from Lbcc. We are now down by quite a significant amount. Hopefully, with this gank, we can try to stabilize a little bit. We can see the Gragas will be stunning the Xin Zhao. Ooh, good
I think he's
counterplay.
still dead.
Xin Zhao running after the Gragas. Gragas does have phase rush though, so he just gets the leave. Whatever.
2,000 billion MS, funny character.
Indeed. Gragas ult down though won't really mean much. There's no objectives currently outside of the worth going for.
Won't mean much, and it also has a 5-second cooldown. Look how quickly that's going down.
That does seem to be ticking down.
That is a basic ability at that point, bro.
you got Lux R, it's fine. 20-second cooldown. You can use it to clear waves, I hear.
20-second cooldown, just infinite damage, sends everyone away. It's pretty cool.
Ariana's probably, yep.
That's not good. That's really not good, actually.
Jax, I believe he's been getting pretty ahead.
Yeah,
right now.
Jax is starting to become a problem.
Yeah, TU Sable will be ahead.
Ooh, I don't know about this Baron.
Wait,
guys.
why are we starting Baron? Okay, wait, no. Jax is bot. We do see Jax bot, so this could be a good play. Jax is now walking top.
Starting objectives into Renata just feels so bad, though.
Renata does have ult, so she
Renata could just walk up ulti, and then like half the team
There's
dies.
the Renata
Yep, there it
ult.
is.
Renata ult will
It
get...
tells everyone to stop.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad.
Yeah, you can't really ulti with Renata that close, and you know she has ulti backup.
Okay, we bait the Renata arm, so they don't have it anymore.
True.
But we do lose vision on
So
Baron.
also 2-second cooldown. Look at that.
Oh, it's already back up. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, we're not ult down. No ults from our team, from Lbcc.
We've got 30 seconds to make a play.
We lose mid tier 1. And
Stabilize, guys.
We might take top tier 2. We do see their entire team has Death Ball to take this soul point.
Halia might get some decent push in here.
He does see the Gragas on vision coming to contest him, so he will back off. Looking to contest.
His Baron recall?
Yeah, he didn't back since birth.
Oh my god. No, there's no way he hasn't back since Rift.
I mean, he doesn't have souls. Why would you build souls on?
If he does, you're gonna feel really silly, aren't you?
I will feel silly. Cinematic souls on Ambessa is not a real thing.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, we can see we are now posturing. We can see the TP coming in from Gragas. Renata ult is down. It's now
Why
up.
the Gragas?
Renata ult is now back up. This is actually not.
This is a weird fight.
It's a
I
flank.
don't like
Oh, ult in from Ambessa. Ambessa will get stunned. No, he doesn't. Okay, okay. We can see some good damage incoming from the rest of the team.
I think we're too split up. This is really not good.
Yeah, the Victor ult will kill. The bailout will save the Victor. I don't think they lose anybody here. Yep. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! The
Falling apart.
bailout on Quen manages to save him, and yeah.
Okay, so I think right now, Halia is probably seething because what I just watched was he went in, him and Zinzao went in. They did some great damage, and the rest of the team was getting 1v3'd by Jax pressing E.
Yeah, the Jack stun just completely
Jax just stood there, aura farming,
countered
and
their entire
lost our team fight. That is
engage.
brutal.
They don't take the inhib. They have the wave. Wait, why don't they?
I think it's because they're low and they see people are spawning. You know.
I think they have the damage for inhib, honestly.
I
But
think they could have, but still. Like, when you have this lead, do you need to do something?
yeah,
point
Varus,
flippy?
he does have a 500 gold bounty. Baron is up. We are currently down by almost double. Now down by, I think 6k gold?
Yeah, that's bad. That one's actually 6k gold, because you see,
Yeah, yeah.
5
Quick math, quick math. Quick
minus
math.
4, 4.
Yeah, quick math, quick math. I was great at that in third grade. Even though they won that team fight, Ambessa is...
Oh,
Oh, he finally dodged the Ambessa R. Let's go.
my god.
The redemption
That's
by
called
Nemo.
adaptation, dude.
Yes, that is learning. That's that's called pattern recognition.
We evolved that. That's our special trait. We're so cool.
Why is the blast cone glowing?
Uh,
Xinjiao,
That's not good.
he goes down, unfortunately. Wait, why is the blast cone glowing? It's not Kemso.
Oh, different,
It's not
dude.
glowing anymore. Okay. Yeah, we lose. We lose Baron here.
I think you could have ended the sentence there.
No, we lose Baron.
Not good.
We're gonna need to stabilize, get a pick off Varus. He does have the biggest bounty on their team, unless Jax also has a big bounty, but this is bad. Objective bounties will be spawning soon, which will give us an opportunity to come back. We can see a gang coming from the mid lane. Ash and Tom Kench might actually be able to get the Varus here. Victor is very low. The kill does go to
That is a
Ash.
shutdown, but I
and-
think we're gonna lose our entire top lane for that.
And a shutdown. And
We need to press B right now.
Jax,
We needed to press B 10 seconds ago.
oh
Oh
no.
no.
Why are we... Ambessa backing? Ash
I think
backing?
we just keep pushing.
Okay, Ambessa did back. Wait, she had Baron recall? Did she
Did
build
she-
Soul? Oh my
This
god.
guy owes me 30 bucks.
I feel quite silly.
I told you, dude.
Oh. Okay.
This is really bad.
Yeah,
I think that might be it.
the TP in the mid lane. We can see the Notorious coming to contest. The Jax E, followed by the
Oh,
Orianna
that was
R.
a big ulti, and we got nothing out of it.
I mean, it did kick them off, but they're deciding they want to stay, take the inhib. Drag won't be spawning for a little bit, so we will be up in time, but we won't be able to contest due to the lead that we have now lost. Bot tier 2 is down. Well, we still have our tier 2, but this game is more than double the gold, or double the kills. Objective bounties will be up, so maybe that can even the odds a little bit, but right now...
We're down like 8k gold.
Yeah, Notorious level 15, whereas Sable is level 18.
Sable can currently just look at anyone and they instantly die.
Yeah, whereas the mid lane was winning earlier, we can now see Victor up a level, Varus up 3 levels.
It's not good.
Yeah, this is looking very bad for LBCC. We will need a miracle at this point to win.
If it was a different Orianna skin though.
We can now see a death ball. Notorious unaware he actually might die.
I mean,
here.
they can just kind of death ball. Like the thing about when you're this far behind is that the enemy team can just walk wherever they want, and you can't walk anywhere.
I think the Jax Victor ult is like really, really oppressive because Jax just, if they group up, Jax stuns their entire team and Victor just ults on top of them, and then their entire, like, all their health bars are just gone.
Yeah.
Oriana a little too far up here. I don't know why she. Okay, she ults to escape.
It was mine.
Did she see them? No, there's no wards in the jungle.
No.
Okay.
Oh, and we're gonna lose.
No, he.
Oh, yep. There we
he
go.
dies. Yeah. He. Oh, nice. Okay.
He's bulky though. That's not good.
Do they have circumstance? I think they would. Tempesta, Oriana.
Yeah, I feel like Varus should probably build Serpent's Fang every time.
Yeah, we will lose soul here. We can't contest that. We have no support. With
I would seal it.
what level the Ashe are?
No, I would go in as a unsealed spellbook bard. And smite it.
Of course. Tulsa University has now claimed the Infernal Soul. This game beginning to look bleaker and bleaker.
Yeah, it's not good.
They could try to stall the game to even the level difference and
Just farm supers for like 10 years.
yeah, they do have mid-wave open with the inhib, so Ashe could use that to farm up, but she's already down 2 levels against the Varus. She's just the same level as Renata. Oh no. This is looking very bad. Let's see if Ashe can claim this super minion.
Or just get 1v1.
Okay, she does manage to get it.
Oh, you know what it is? Chroma diff too on Ashe. The purple chroma for high noon is the best one.
Little victories, little losses everywhere. Let's see if Gragas can finally beat Mbessa. He decides that he's still not strong enough.
Walks away. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is looking very bad for Lbcc. This game is projected to lose, but we still have a game 2. We don't want to get
And a game 3 because we're gonna win game 2.
Yeah, we will want to win game 2. Otherwise, it'll be a pretty unfortunate loss for Lbcc. But that's just how competition goes. We see a gang coming from the bot lane. The Ashe manages to hit. We can see.
No.
Quinn will go down here. The Ashe arrow from across the map. We can see Mbessa currently 1v3. She will not get out here, but she might be able to take one with her. The Bela.
If I'm Victor, I'm putting a hole through my monitor. Are you kidding me? That hit?
Mbessa does not get anything, but she did manage to pull them away from the tower a little bit, allowing her team to catch up and defend this tower. Victor not with them, so they do not have a lot of damage on their side. We do need to
They only have the level 18 Jax.
Yeah, of course.
Not a lot of damage. Chill out of damage.
That was quite the play by Lbcc, managing to possibly stop this game from ending, pushing it just a little bit farther. We did lose Lbcc Halia, but we traded the, I believe that was a shutdown, I'm not sure.
Give him the full gamer name.
On
LBCC
Quinn.
Halia.
Or just Halia to his friends, his compadre.
He lets me just call him Halia.
Yeah, his friends call him Halia. That was pretty good. Baron will be up soon.
Kale Gaming has to call him LBCC Halia.
No. Okay, that was pretty good. Now Ashe only down at 1 level. Soon to catch up to the enemy Varus. Ninja Fortnite.
This is Tulsa's game to lose.
Yeah. If they don't throw, basically, then Lbcc still can come back. Okay. Jax dodging the air and
Mind control, dude.
currently he doesn't have a stun up for Mbessa, so Mbessa just gets to get away.
Pretending that he has a cooldown on that dude. It's like 2 seconds.
Oh, Mbessa whips her ult. Unfortunate. Halia. I mean, yeah.
We don't have Ashe ulti for a while. It's really that good.
Yeah, this fight's looking. If they want to contest for Baron, we already have 3 on Tulsa who are level 18.
Yeah.
We only have 2 on our side. We do get the vision onto the Baron. We might.
Are we gonna contest?
No, we're just giving.
Feels bad that we just stand there too.
I mean, I think we just lose that every time. Renata has.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we can actually.
Oh,
contest that.
yeah.
I'm saying that we just stood there doing nothing.
Yeah, there's no lanes to push. It's pretty much just.
Feels bad. Not watching best of 1v5 leagues.
Yeah, unless we get a miracle, I don't think LBCC has a great chance of coming back from this. We can see all top.
Guys, shove bot, endgame bot, base race.
Zinzhao now backing, Notorious backing to try to
I think
help his
unironically
team.
we just shove bot there.
No.
I'm serious.
You want to lose the game? Jack's coming in.
I think we just shove bot on the Oriana stall.
His stun is down, but not for long. Yeah, this is. Oh, good Ori ult. But the Ashe art. Can we capitalize on this? We do the Zinda ult. Oh, there goes the Renata
that was
ult.
a huge Renata ulti.
Yeah, oh no. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I believe that's it. Yep.
Should have shoved bot.
No!
Thanos, but Victor from Arcane.
Yeah, the critical show Arcane. You should watch Arcane, by the way. It's a great
No,
show.
watch season 1. Don't watch season 2.
Arcane's a great show. You should watch it no matter what. But yeah, that'll be it. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Tulsa University manages to defeat LBCC in game 1 of the Naked Finals, but it wasn't too bad. It was like I said in the beginning of the game. It's a tug of war.
Got to play Miai Dolo, Ninja Fortnite. I don't think I saw Cleanse on cooldown once.
We'll leave it at that. Game 1, Tulsa University up 1-0. Hopefully LBCC can come back from this. Otherwise,
I mean, again, we did lose, but we were doing really well there for a while. Like,
yeah,
we just had, like,
mid was
2
winning,
points of
top was
critical
winning.
failure.
I think that the jungle could have played some of those fights a little bit better. I think Tom could have used his ult in some critical moments.
That top lane dive was questionable.
Yeah, I don't know what Notorious was thinking there. Maybe it was a call. Maybe
somebody just didn't listen. I don't know.
Maybe a ghost pressed his keyboard. I don't know.
You got mind control.
Yeah, I think it was winnable. Honestly, I hope game 2 is better. But until then, we will see you in the next game, game 2. Until then.
Yeah.
Okay, and we are back. We can see we did miss the draft, so we didn't get to have the riveting live commentary, but we can see from
Colorful commentary.
yes,
Beautiful
colorful,
commentary.
no insult whatsoever. We can see from inside Tulsa University, they blend the Vlad, very scared of the Vlad.
Blame the
Wukong,
Vlad.
they banned the Vladimir.
There we go. Don't mush mouth on the mic.
Yeah, yeah, whatever. Gwen Vane Fiora from inside of LBCC. Apparently, they did not like the Renata. Surprise, surprise.
I think the Renata ban is good. I don't know if we ban Gragas because Gragas wasn't super high impact that game. But yeah, Renata just being able to press ulti and telling you to stop doing objectives is just so oppressive.
I'm surprised we don't pick Jax again.
My spirit is not lost.
I don't know if I agree with the Swain ban. We only have 2 melee and they're both tanks. I mean Swain pick. I would have liked to see maybe
I mean, Horse is really good into Varus, Amumu, Oriana.
Liliana. Is that,
Liliana Vest
is that a-
from Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, nobody plays that game. Okay.
Oh, it sucks.
It is. It's for losers. Just kidding. At
This is
LBCC.
my,
At
Just
LBCC.
so we're clear, our co-host is directly insulting me. I'm bringing
I
this up to HR.
don't know what you're talking about. We see Thresh ban, Melio ban, Malphite ban. Melio ban is pretty good. They do have a lot of
Yeah,
CC.
Lilia banned into Lilia, so Lilia just gets kind of destroyed by the champion.
I personally don't really agree with LBCC's draft. I don't think that we should have let Victor be played again.
I don't like that we're going all in on like a combo because if that combo falls apart, we just kind of auto lose.
And we did see in the first game how that went. We're now getting into the lobby.
It's good.
T1 Oriana.
T1 Oriana, it's over.
Best Oriana skin, by the way.
No, it's not.
Only skinless ones on
Pool
these
party's so
teams.
cute.
Yeah, you're like seeing a robot in a swimsuit. Okay, that's great. Real League of Legends player right here.
You're
Swain.
not normal.
Swain. Okay, we're getting in. Honestly, going into this game, we really want to see a win from LBCC.
I mean, we have Halia on his one of his OTPs, so that's good. That man can play Riven.
True.
My hands are
Too true, in fact.
How would you rate your experience playing against Halia's Riven, bud?
I never got to experience it. I don't like playing against Riven, and much less.
Oh yeah, you didn't we perma it?
Much less Riven or Halia's Riven. That definitely is not something that I would have enjoyed. We could see another 5-man on the bot lane.
I think it's an evade.
It does.
I mean, they do have Nautilus, so they can just walk in and kill someone instantly.
We, okay, it looks like they are on vision, so the invade will be canceled. Luckily, though, no kills are
Gen V
found.
is trying to cancel invades, dude.
We will just do a standard laning, taking the blue buff.
Keeping it normal.
Zion doesn't. He hasn't backed yet.
Sidemap's back. He's gonna walk.
He's gonna walk all the way to the top
That's
lane.
pretty cool.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, it's faster than backing, maybe.
Wait, is Sion lane swapping?
Is he? No. Are they gonna leash? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
No. It just looks like there is a bodyguard, maybe. Zion will be late to lane though, so that's good for Halia. We can see that QD is laning alone until Victor decides to join. We did see what happened last game, so I mean it should be the same story. QD should just demolish Gwen. Already the bot lane looking much better than last game. The beginning much more appealing, much better to enjoy, to examine. Bot lane is currently getting some good poke in. Mid lane, from what we saw, little less so, but still, Oriana does really well into Victor.
Ooh, actually, I think they might win this. Ooh, never mind.
Oh,
Never
he
mind,
missed
never mind, never
Ignite
mind.
on Swain. Nautilus doesn't have his root up. Oh, he has it up, and he flashed, and that is pretty good.
Nautilus is actually in a lot of danger here.
Yeah, no flash, no Ignite. What's the cooldown on his root?
Like 4 seconds? 6 seconds, and it changes player to player.
Oh, it's like a stylus. Okay.
Yeah.
Already we can see that QD is doing the same thing she did last game. He's
But I guess Victor wasn't really the problem with that game, like Victor started winning when the whole team started winning. You
Yeah,
know?
that is true. That is true.
Like it wasn't like Victor just destroyed.
Oh no, yeah, Cutie was.
winning lane.
Sure.
He was playing great in lane.
Wait.
It's just that as the tempo of the game shifted, Victor got way ahead, and that champion is just overtuned.
He's from Arcane.
Yeah, he's from Arcane.
He's got
in order
tons
to
of
justify
character.
the rework, we had to make him the best character in the game.
He's the same
for, like, a
character.
month.
The only thing that changed was his ult.
No, he's not a cool cyborg.
Yeah, he has skinny legs now.
No, he's a lame void character.
No, well, actually, it was never confirmed whether or not the anomaly was connected to the void or
Let's go violence.
not. If he had ignite, he would have killed there. Just saying.
Are you flaming?
No, TP is the correct choice here for the objective fights.
I think Nemo is like the never mind. Basically what I'm trying to communicate is I don't like Scion either.
That's my
Oh,
kill.
that's it.
Could she flash?
Go.
Nice,
Let's
nice
go.
kill from Cutie onto the Quen, or on Quen. Yeah, very good, very nice. We can see that
Yeah.
standard laning is going very well for the mid lane. In the bot lane,
Again, just playing Oriana's just played lane great 2 games in a row. Like they clearly understand what they're
Ooh.
supposed to do.
good pull by the Swain, getting some good damage in. We can see the might be looking for a Q
I mean,
here.
not just gets to aura farm here. You can never walk up if you know that Nautilus is just sitting in bush.
Yeah, he's just sitting there.
You can
menacing.
literally just stand there and you're just not allowed to do anything. Nautilus is such a funny champion.
Very funny indeed.
They'll just QE, take 1,000,000 damage and die.
Swain does need to hit these E's in order for them to have a proper lane. In the mid lane, Cutie will get her 6 first. Yeah, she's just like not caring about anything that Quen does. Wait, does first strike proc off a shield if you hit a shield?
Yes, it's if you initiate combat first. That's what it cares about.
Interesting.
My top laner, by the way, it's my team captain. You didn't know what first strike does.
Oh my bad. I don't have any champions that build that rune.
You don't do that on Kale every game.
Nope, because that's not the correct thing to do. We can see a gank coming in from Tulsa.
Ganky.
Our lovely engineer offering his insight
Shout out the goat, Ramsey.
with the Z. It looks like the lane state has actually switched up a little bit. Scion now in the advantage.
I don't think so. I think this is actually still good for Halia because, like, again, you don't get to fight Riven unless Riven gives you permission to.
When
God, Death Ray is so obnoxious. I love that button.
Cutie is low.
Oh, is he just dead?
No, he can ult out. Yeah, the R doesn't do enough damage.
No, dude.
That's
It's like
top
15 HP.
top
in
lane
the drain.
fundamentals. You gotta love that. What's that guy? What's that streamer's name who just says that? He's like, if I know fundamentals, so I can win this.
Project Ash and
Nah. But yeah, I think one more auto would have had enough damage to kill.
So you're saying you could have done better.
No, I just knew it wasn't. I just knew it wasn't gonna kill.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I permaban Riven, because I know how much damage she does. In this lane though, Cutie is down in health.
I think Cutie just needs to back right now.
Yeah.
Because Victor is just gonna Death Ray ulti and you instantly die.
Does his E slow you?
No. His W does that.
Is that the? Oh yeah, the thing he does it.
Death Ray just does damage. Second hit hurts more later in the game.
We do see Cutie backing off. They might, yeah, they're probably gonna give drag here. We do see Lbcc has
We're
claimed
just
Void
bullying
Gloves.
Nemo, dude.
Missed E. We do see the W also misses, and Scion will ult out. Oh, he's ulting.
Look at it go.
Oh, he's going all the way. He's going all the way.
He's gonna get killed by.
Oh, he's proxy. Unfortunately, she will ult. Oh, she doesn't ult.
I mean, you don't got ulti. You're just dead.
Yeah, okay, true. Scion.
My top laner would ulti there. for me.
Scion, he blew ult. He got some farm, I guess. So the wave will get proxied, but Riven or Halia will just respond in kind by.
Yeah, by just shoving out.
Bot lane
This
getting
is a really scary place to be as Varus.
yeah, getting 3 man. We
Yeah,
just need
I think he might just be dead.
Well,
he like need to walk away.
2 turret shots from the Lilia. Oh no. Okay, Lilia does not
What's
die.
going on with the horse?
The deer, buddy.
It's a horse.
Hecarim's a horse.
They're both horses.
I don't think you know what a deer is.
A deer is a kind of horse.
A deer is not an equine animal. I can tell you that right now.
It's a horse, bud.
It is not. Oh, the triple W by Swain. Very nice.
Yeah, very. That's
That's
the kind of thing you dream of when you play Swain.
good stacks. I love stacks.
Yeah, you just see the number go up and you smile.
Mhm.
I don't know about that one.
Oh,
Cleanse?
good
Look at the moves.
good cleanse by Ninja Fortnite.
Are you kidding me? Dude, that was faker Fortnite.
The Ash are now gone, and Varus and Ninja Fortnite Hasses are up in time in kind.
Is he just dying? No.
No,
My spirit
Every time I see Ribbon on the screen, I just assume someone's gonna instantly die. I don't
no.
like that jam.
Oh, very good damage. This
Ooh,
might kill
he's dead.
actually. He has ult, and he might have his Q up
Oh.
soon. Oh, she lives. Yeah.
My goat.
WQ?
W Riz?
No, WQ.
W.
He hasn't hit that.
learned
It's all right. My co-caster here. He's new. He's new.
I'm a special little guy.
Yeah, he's a little special, but it's okay. Everyone's special in their own way.
I'm a friend of the show.
Yeah.
Everyone loves me.
He's a random, as some might say.
Exactly, dude. Proud random. I wear that as a badge of honor.
Sion is just, yeah, oh, she missed the stun, though. Halia in danger. The Lilia E actually might hit. No, it doesn't hit.
If
Okay.
that hit, I think, does he just die?
Is the range infinite on her R? Oh, she doesn't,
Yeah.
she doesn't have
What?
R up.
What did? Apparently she just R'd. What did she R?
Cuties pretty
So
low.
did she R Oriana?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, no
that's
way.
bad. Oh, Notorious here to clean up. She cleanses
Look at the
nothing.
moves.
That was actually a really good delay by a
Oh my
Mumu.
god.
He managed to to fake. He pump faked the ult, let her cleanse nothing, and then he ulted right after. Very clean play by
Mind
Notorious.
equals control, dude.
Indeed, he doesn't die here. Yep.
That was the most hacks Nautilus Q I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life,
It
dude.
had a magnet on the end of it. It's okay. It's okay.
I could not believe that. Oh my god. It's
Oh.
okay. We had that Ash our last game. It's even the
Mhm.
equivalent exchange.
LBCC now up 3-0. We have grubs. We have the Feet of
A
Warfare.
little bit more than 1K gold lead. That's nice.
Very nice. And other news: top up a level, jungle up a level, mid up a level, bot even currently.
I think Scorch is good in this matchup. I just like noticed that it just went off on Victor, but I do not like that rune.
Mm.
Every time I play with Scorch, I feel like it does nothing.
Imagine if Scorch proc Leandries and Leandries.
Imagine if Scorch did a million.
Imagine if you Malzahar like virus and the virus procs Leandries and then the Leandries procs the virus
and a proc Scorch.
and it procs Scorch and you
That'd
have
be cool.
and you have Blackfire and you just
Go.
burn to death.
Nautilus is so funny. You just watched that. He said, "No, I'm good.
Yeah, he just uses Q.
Nah, I'd win."
Yeah, I think you've been spending too much time on TikTok.
No.
The lingo is
I'm normal.
It's a virus. Oh, okay. He only gets it on one person.
Yeah, but they kind of. No, actually, Lilia. No, Lilia does have ult too.
I can't wait to watch that. What we can see, it looks like LBCC actually is gonna wait. They're gonna surrender the grubs. I mean, I feel like we could have fought that. Victor's half.
Yeah, I think actually we could have done that. I'd know about that.
Yeah, I personally I don't really agree with giving up grubs.
Especially because if you get those grubs, like you can just kind of. I guess they're scared of Lilia ulti, but we have a Mumu ulti now. No, we didn't. Okay, never mind. That's why.
They could have like taken one at least. Stop them from getting two.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's questionable. Just leaving that out there.
Might be a call from the coaches, some knowledge or wisdom we are not aware of
True.
as bronzies or this guy's iron, but I'm gold.
Yeah. What's your what did
I'm gold.
just so we're clear first.
Oh, the Ash arrow hits the Oriana, followed by the Nautilus Q, and the Nautilus. Oh, Oriana will go down here. Yeah, that's 3 O's for one. Oh, okay, she doesn't kill. Unfortunate. Oriana might have been able to get out there.
To give some context for the fans at home.
No. We saw 3 ults from Tulsa University to kill the Oriana.
Guy is
It was said by Allah to delay whatever this guy is talking about. We can see Sion is gonna ult out. The Varus Q does go wide as 3 ultimates for the kill on Oriana. The lane swap as Victor kills the Ribbon.
Tulsa's gonna watch this VOD and be like, what are they going off about?
We see LBCC will claim the dragon, making that 2-2 for the feat of monster slaying. Have we taken first tower? No, we have not. So we will be, like last game, 1 objective off from feats of warfare. Or from feats of strength.
I think I actually have higher elo than you right now, bud.
Not true. Not true. We can
Let's
see.
go band for band after this.
Victor very nearly causes Riven to start sweating. But she gets out.
I think the funny thing is that Riven can win that low key. Like if you just dodge like 1 death ray, I think you can just kill Victor.
I think Victor ults on top of himself and then Riven just can't walk near him. A lane swap. I don't know how. Wait, is that Comet on Varus? Okay.
Comet Varus is the thing.
Is it AP Varus?
No, if you're just playing for a poke, you go Comet. If you think you can get like in the midst of it and like really start like fighting, you go lethal though.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Sion and not kind of just stand there.
Like you can go lethal, hail, or arcane depending on how you're feeling about the game.
With Sion not, I would want to go lethal because they just kind of stand there and take hits.
Because you never want to be close. If you're close enough to auto Nautilus, you're probably gonna die.
That's what the peel is for.
Swain peel.
The Mumu peel. Riven is having a little more trouble into Victor than before. This game is a little less eventful as last game, as we are now nearing the 15-minute mark and only 4 kills happening.
Yeah, much less violent. They're gonna get a normal outcome probably.
We do know Tulsa's on game point, so they don't want to rush, and LBCC is in danger of being eliminated, so they also don't want to rush. So that could.
They just both want to play slow.
Yeah, you can see right now, Swain is doing some. Wait. Swain is doing some roaming, helping out his mid laner. Beauty doesn't get hit by the Scion Q. Yeah, it doesn't look very good for Riven. She's just kind of getting. Good cleanse by.
Excellent cleanse.
Yeah, almost
like
instant.
literally like frame perfect.
He might have predicted that actually. Ninja Fortnite, I wouldn't be surprised if such a skilled player.
Double pumped.
He was building 90s or whatever the kids say these days.
You were those kids.
I know what you were talking about. I'm a man actually. Yeah, I got a job and pay bills and all that.
Burdens of the past.
In the bot lane, I think Dragon will be up soon. Oh no, Rift. Okay, it's gonna be another Rift fight. Sorry, I play KO.
Actually, this Rift fight really matters.
Yeah, Ash
Next
Arrow.
objective is shoes.
Ash Arrows is down. I think LBCC will definitely want to go for this.
The only thing we're really scared of is they do have both Lilia ulti and Victor ulti. Oh, and not ulti is so scary too.
This is bad. Our bot lane will be late to this fight, and Tulsa is running to make sure. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Not good.
Why are we taking bot tower?
I think we're just giving shoes.
Oh wait, we don't have first tower. Actually, if you rush that. Oh,
Yeah, theoretically, if we force this turret,
it's full health though.
yeah, but still, Bars does good damage to turrets because you proc your passive off minions, so you auto really fast.
Yeah, we can actually force this. We don't even
look how much damage you.
We don't even have to worry about the first tower. This next wave is gonna be late though, and Tulsa is already starting the Rift.
I don't know if we.
Okay.
Sure.
The Ash Arrow does go wide.
Oh,
Good
this is
Amumu
bad.
ult. Good Oriana ult. Riven here to clean up. We can see, oh, the triple stun by Riven, followed by the ult. Doesn't kill anybody just
we
yet.
Talking about. That's the dream scenario.
We do see that Amumu managed to...
Amumu Q clean.
Notorious Q's onto the Scion side. We'll go down here. Careful for the zombie Scion. We can see the Swain ult in the bot lane.
We see Orianna flash.
Orianna will not die. The Amumu does go down, but Halia here to clean up. He does.
Halia cannot kill Lilia here.
He has to stun. He has to stun. Oh, you missed the stun.
You are never close enough to Q her, to W her.
Yeah, you did.
Champion's obnoxious.
Now we have to take this tower. Just take their shots. Just take their shots.
Just
take their shots. No, don't focus. Just take the tower. Take the tower. Take the tower. Okay, thank God. Take the tower. Oh, I thought we were gonna lose those. I thought we were losing the objectives. You should have took the tower and then focus. Oh my God. Okay, we secured the feats. Thank God.
You got the sheet.
Okay, we now have feats. We are up 2 kills.
$2.
We are up 1K gold.
We're not up 1K gold.
We are
900 gold.
We are up 1K gold.
We're up 900 gold. You can't do math.
We round up in this house, okay? That's what they teach you in 2nd grade, buddy. Okay, I know it might have been a long time ago.
Get on to advance.
It might have been a while ago for you. You
They
know?
get you to 3rd grade.
Hey, 2nd grade for you might have been a couple years. You know, maybe 20 or so. Oh, okay. Good engage by Swain. He's alone though. We don't. Okay.
No, we have Orianna. I think nope. He's gone.
I don't know why Swain did that. I mean, we didn't have vision of that bush, so maybe we didn't see Lilia, but I don't think Orianna kills Victor and Nautilus. So I don't know why Swain engaged there. Nothing's up though. I mean, I guess Rift is up, and we already were gonna succeed Dragon. So I guess not too bad.
Oh my God, dude! Look at how, dude. Scion is so Thanos, dude. Like, look at his health. You just took 0 damage.
Full comboed by Riven.
Full comboed by Riven.
And he
0
took
negative
no
damage.
I think Amumu might die here.
Who's dead?
Wait.
I don't. We're not allowed to stand there ever.
Swain, okay, we can see the Nautilus ult onto the Orianna. We're gonna ult the Ashe. Ashe might die here. Ashe flashes out. We can see Notorious dangerously low. He already Amumu R'd. That's not good.
Alright.
He took Rift. Ashe still alive. That should be illegal for her to be this alive. Okay, she's down now, and we luckily Lbcc will be able to clean it up. Unfortunately, Scion did.
And he got the flower.
He got the flower and he got the Rift. If you can, yeah, okay, good.
He didn't eat for the soul.
Yeah,
Wait, straight out. Oh, okay.
Unfortunate, we lost the Rift Herald. We do see Amumu's smite is still up though. So
what's really horrible about that interaction we just watched is I think if Lilia had E'd Varus, he just dies.
Mm-hmm. Did Amumu have smite for the Rift? Did he just not use it?
Who's to say?
We are unsure.
Who's to say?
In the top lane, we can see Riven will be getting. Oh, nice dodge.
Oh, look at the move.
That's not good. I think Riven might die here.
1v3 these.
Riven doesn't have flash. Riven is dead.
We 1v3.
No, we don't.
Yo, look at my goat though.
Oh my God, Halia
right
absolutely
there.
going insane. Mark my words wrong. He actually managed to get out. Halia the goat.
The second we get out of this booth, I'm giving that man a kiss.
Whoa, we're on air here, buddy. I'm pretty sure that man has a girlfriend. I don't know if she'd be very happy to hear you say that, co-caster man, Angel. Hey, this is why he's a sub, okay? This is why I'm the main caster, okay?
Yeah,
you would never catch me saying such things, okay? I respect relationships. Scion gonna get collapsed on here. He has nobody to help him, but he just
epically versus ulti aware.
Cutie dangerously low. She might live. The Seraphs does pop.
No.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Can't get away from Ashe.
Unfortunate. She did use ult, so she didn't have it. Mid lane in danger. Oh, Bear does go wide. Chains of Corruption missing. You can see the late cleanse. Unfortunate.
No, that was not late cleanse. That was good.
His Q lasts that long?
You have to. His Q hits you, and then he roots you with passive. You need to wait till after the Q.
Oh, wait. Cleanse works after you press it? Like after, if it's actually after you press cleanse, does it still work?
No, it's that you have to wait for Nautilus to auto you, and then you cleanse.
I didn't see the
Because if
auto.
you cleanse the hook, he just autos you and you get rooted anyways.
Yeah, I didn't see the auto. I thought I just queued him. Unfortunate.
This is our main caster. by the way.
Anyways, we're up 200 gold. LBCC starting to falter a little bit here. Let's see if they can stabilize.
I think we can stabilize. I mean, the gold lead's not big.
Sion is
Being funny.
he's
We Swain W'd that. By the
he's
way.
doing things. I think he just I think
Look at this.
he just
He's
walks
damaged,
away.
bro.
He literally just walks away.
Look at this, dude. It's like the invincible meme.
Let's see if he has enough CC. He does not see Lilia, or actually no, he does.
I think he can kill.
Oh, the Avengers here to back him up. We can see the Mumu
Oh, League
ult.
of Legends.
Oh, he should have ulted. Why did he not ult? Okay, nice
No
kill by a
way.
Mumu from across the map. Lilia is now down, and this means that Otacon is free. We will get the revive here unless Tulsa wants to contest
It's really nice
this.
that we get broken Otacon too.
Yeah, the revive. He's just face taking the orbs from Otacon.
Again, aura farming right now, dude.
Yeah, and he's not.
He's gonna die to Otacon.
Okay, we don't want to dodge Otacon. I see.
It's cooler, dude. Like, think of the mental damage.
Hey, I mean, honestly, I guess maybe a Mumu doesn't take damage.
That's
from Otacon.
3d6 psychic damage.
Yeah, for all of the D&D watchers who might not know what that means. Or
Those who know.
those who know, skull emoji. More stacks from the Swain. Very nice
Are they
mid
just
tier
gonna
2.
end the game, man?
No, mid tier 2 is going down. We will see the Dragon will coming up, but Sion's gonna have to back.
Oh, dude, no way.
Sion doesn't have TP. They don't have vision.
They're gonna get my goat right now.
Oh, he had a sixth sense. He knew. Oh, huge ult by a Mumu, followed by the Swain, followed by the.
That is, I've never
This is a
seen that
huge
play go
combo.
so poorly
Oh,
before in my
and
life.
Sion, he just.
Sion funny moments.
Yeah, he just presses R. Actual mind. He had psychic abilities from
His spidey
Swain.
senses lit
He
up.
literally, his spidey senses were tingling. He was like, something's wrong. I can feel it. And he backed away just in
Something
time.
terrible is occurring here.
Yeah, he knew that it was gonna go wrong, and so
Ooh.
I don't think we should. Oh, actually, no, yeah, no, this is fine.
I
this is
think
fine.
Crystal Scepter is like so nice on Swain, not only because it's good on Swain, but because Lilia hates that item so much.
Yes, very.
I think we just forced tier 3 here, no?
No, we take drag.
I guess so, but I was thinking like we just abuse Broken Otacon for as long as we can.
We can see Baron is starting to spawn, showing his form early
A
on.
cool little worm guy.
Yeah, even though he doesn't anymore.
I like old Baron better. I thought he was
Swain
cool.
or Nearby a little bit overextended. He doesn't have his ult up, so he might be in danger. Ash Arrow does manage to hit the Orianna.
No Oriole too though.
Yeah, we have Otacon
I
buff.
think we just kind of fight here.
We don't want to give them gold, but we also have Otacon buff, so it really is a. We can see the Nautilus Q coming in. Momo has to flash. I wouldn't have flashed there.
That's just you though.
Yeah, that's just me though. We can see Riven now has her ult on. She is standing
Right, we just
inside.
always, yeah,
Nice
I was
kill.
saying, we just kill everyone here, dude.
Yeah, this is
Look at Raven infinite damage hack.
2 withdraws coming in from LBCC, but the ADC diff.
Withdraws?
ADC diff, Varus wins that 1v1 against Ashe. We can see Halia cleaning up, and yeah, LBCC is
No, we just profit.
LBCC is actually completely fine with it. I think we just rush Baron and end the game, actually.
Yeah, actually, straight out. I mean, we have 4K gold lead.
We see Riven has TP. Riven pushes bot. She TPs to Baron, and we
I
just
think
end
we
the game.
walk Baron. Like, everyone's gone for like another 30 seconds. I think we just walk.
I mean, they're up in 10. We're going to have to rush this. Riven should...
I mean, we're in a really good position, but again, never forget, League of Legends is a choking hazard.
Lilia ult down, Varus ult, or Victor ult down. So yeah.
They have no ultis, and we have Orianna ulti back. We have Swain ulti never used, and
Can I just
Varus
say,
ulti.
giving arms to Baron Nashor has to be the worst thing you could ever do in
I think the
Legends.
arms are fine. I think its face just looks dumb.
I think the worm Baron boss guy should not have arms. I don't think anything that is worm has the design of a worm should be given arms.
You have very strong opinions on worms, buddy.
Well, it's antithetical. Why would a worm have arms? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Then it'd be a salamander. It's a cool little salamander, dude. What's wrong with salamanders, dude?
I don't think Baron is a salamander. I think he's a snake who was touched by the void.
He's not that. He's a void creature. The Red Herald is a scuttle crab who was touched by the void.
Well, how do you know that Baron wasn't also touched by the void?
You just don't know the lore, dude. He's just from the void.
I admit, I have not read Baron Nashor's lore.
I know, you just don't care about the lore. That's why you like Arcane.
This guy doesn't like arcade, by the way. Just
I
saying.
don't.
Yeah, that's why you know he's not trustworthy. We can see Riven is just
Dude, what is a champion?
Riven does a full combo, manages to break Sion's shield. Let's go. I think Sion's just dead here. He has no backup. Oh, never mind.
Nope,
That has happened 3
Look at the question mark
times.
pig. Look at the question mark pig.
Oh wait, never mind. He just catches up to him. Okay, good flash. Sion will probably.
He's gonna get away.
No, he stuns. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay. Yeah, we should be ending though. I think.
I think we need to end really soon because if not, we're just gonna start losing tempo.
Yeah, burn buff only lasts about 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't think we should be splitting. We should just go all mid.
No, I think we just deathball Aram because our team fight is about as good if we can just play around Lilia.
We have all ults. They have 2 ults down. Although Sion ult isn't really a combat ult.
Yeah.
Okay. Ignore that silence there, folks. That was just aura.
I was aura farming.
Yeah, we were aura farming. You didn't see it, but I was actually mogging the camera right now.
Yeah, dude, he was mewing.
It was very cool. Lights were flashing. But... Actually, that's why.
You
Actually,
love flashing
no,
colors.
actually,
It's your favorite
that's
thing.
why there was no sound because the mic could not handle the
You were
aura.
just too cool.
Okay, we're taking towers. We're starting to get some tempo back. Sion getting. Oh, this is actually.
Oh, that's really bad.
Orianna ult engaged
okay.
on by the Nautilus. Nautilus does ult. Orianna didn't ult.
Lost on away.
Not bad actually. We see the Chains of
Yeah.
Corruption is taken down by from the Bears.
The chains of corruption.
It is the name of the ability. Sorry. We can see a counter death ball coming in from Tulsa University. We are up 10 kills. By all means, we should have pushed probably further.
Yeah, I think we could have gotten
Actually,
a lot more.
if we still have Baron buff, we can TP bot. No, we just win this fight. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Nice! Oh, from the Amumu.
That's
Lilia
good.
doesn't get to ult in time, and Nautilus misses his Q. I think that's just, TP
that's,
bot.
yeah, that's it.
Uh,
No, we just
oh,
ARAM
yeah,
when the
they
game
don't
ends.
have Baron buff anymore.
We just ARAM when the game ends. I don't think they can contest this here.
Yeah, Victor Sion cannot do this. Okay, game 2. Very nice from LBCC. We managed to
Like
come
30
back.
seconds, they could stall it, but like the tempo is so bad.
No, we just ignore Sion. He does no damage.
And he also takes no damage, dude.
Okay, very good performance from LBCC. Game. Oh,
Nope, we're back.
are we not ending? Okay, that's fine. Game 2 will go to LBCC. I believe. We're gonna take Soul Point. We're going to continue to pressure them, choke them out, and LBCC hopefully.
They have a pink ward in our jungle still.
Yeah, I wonder how long it's been there.
Quinn just walked past it.
What's the name of that thing? A ward of diligent service that
Yeah.
it appears on wards whenever you have them for
But
like.
now I'm mad, alright? The spectator did not see it, but we just watched Quinn walk through a pink ward in our jungle and it's been there for like 2 minutes.
Hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Maybe they want to prevent any more psychic abilities from happening.
Maybe it's more aura farming, dude.
I think they put that ward there when that play happened.
There we go. Thank
okay.
you.
Ward being cleared by Cutie. Riven using her psychic abilities to avoid the collapse in the top lane.
For a guy who respects relationships, you sure love calling another man's girlfriend cutie.
That's the name of the. Okay, buddy. That's the name of the gamer tag. Okay, I'm just following caster rules. I don't know about you. Licking government names, by the way.
True. That's literally doxing.
Oh, what are we gonna see? Okay. I think that's what 2x is actually, but anyways, coming into the 31-minute mark.
That's the best feeling in the world, farming someone else's jungle.
Sion
Just watching.
he's waiting for Riven to walk into his Q range. She
He's
does
on the
not
prowl.
take the bait. Varus solo farming in the bot jungle. Looks like Victor has finally evolved all of his abilities. Pretty dangerous, actually.
Yeah. Well, Victor really comes online. Like his big spikes are first evolution and then final. Because once you get evolved death ray, you just do infinite damage.
Oh, here we go. Time
Can't
for
wait to
the.
watch him take 0 negative
I
damage.
wonder who's gonna have most damage on this game. Who do you who do you think? You think the Riven who's been smacking Scion all game?
No.
Oh,
my
blocking the
equals
Scion ult.
controlled.
Very nice. Careful with the zombie Scion though. Okay,
I
zombie Scion.
guarantee you, Riven is banned next game.
Very nice. Okay. Zombie Scion does not get any value whatsoever. We are now 22-8, up 8k gold.
Oh, we're doing Baron?
Yeah, that's 8,000 doing Baron. I don't really mind this. We can see top being pushed, so you have to make a decision between contesting Baron. Oh no, we're gonna sandwich them. Personally, I think you should keep pushing top to make them make a choice, but we take Baron anyways. Yeah, that should be it. Mid inhib is down. Super minions are pushing. We are gonna take top tower here. We have the Baron buffed super minions.
It's really hard to come back from this. Again, we have like a 10k gold lead. See, look, you can do 60.9 versus
Okay,
50.6.
no. That's a 11k actually.
It's not.
11,000 gold. Riven 1v2ing.
I recommend the
Riven
protocol,
1v2ing
the
and
map.
winning. By the way, just saying, Riven absolutely out of her mind. Yeah, if Riven is allowed to do that, then the game is just over. Okay, yeah. Amumu.
Sure.
Amumu, he wants to get his aura. He wants to farm as much as he can before the game
Sure.
ends.
For game 2.
Yeah. Okay,
Doing
game
very
2
well there.
will be going to LBCC as predicted.
It's pretty funny that game 1 like ended with like being pretty stompy, and then game 2 ended pretty stompy too.
Lilia doesn't get her ult off in time. Oh, she didn't have it in the first
I
place.
think Ash just explodes.
Yeah. GG.
Sion just standing there.
Sion still taking no damage. Let's see if he manages to die. He does manage to die, and there we
game
go.
2.
Game 2 going to LBCC. Very nice. This will now go to a game
Did
3.
we throw game 1 for content
Maybe for the fans at home watching.
to give you more LBCC gameplay.
Yeah, LBCC is where you want to be for the gameplay.
Dude, I have LBCC tattooed on my forehead.
True story, by the way. When we cut to the caster cam, we're gonna see that right now. We're gonna see that. Okay, we're gonna come back to you once game 3 draft starts up. But until then, we'll catch you next time. Hello. Once again, I am Corey. This is my co-caster Angel, also known as 2 Planes. Oh yeah. Also, I'm Kale Gaming.
Sorry, I'm wearing a hat. You can't see the
Mhm.
tattoo.
He doesn't have the tattoo.
It's under the hat. I
oh,
can't
okay.
take it off because I'm also
Yeah,
bald.
sure.
The shine would destroy the viewers'
The shining.
retinas.
Why don't you use your shining through the camera to the viewers? Get them to subscribe to LBCC Esports.
True.
I'm sure that everyone will agree to that.
It's prestigious content. The best casters in the world.
So game one, let's talk about that, and game two, of course. Game one was a lot closer, obviously, than game two. We had tons of back and forth. We had winning in the early game. Mid lane was winning. Top lane was winning. Bot lane doing a little not as good. And,
Little shaky.
Jungle, some questionable plays there, but he was doing all right in total. Then some misplays throughout the game, some slip ups, and unfortunately, we did end up losing game one. Game two, completely different. We completely stomped.
I was saying it in game two and like as the game was starting that I don't think game one is actually indicative of how this series is gonna go because we played good early game.
Yeah.
Like we kept it close. It was just we had like one or two plays that kind of just threw us all out of whack.
Yes, I agree. I think
Ooh,
that
draft is starting.
Yeah, draft will be soon starting.
How
so
exciting!
I do think that oh, we can see it right there. Draft is starting, so
Let's take a look at this. Take a look.
hmm.
It's also right there, buddy.
Oh wait, no, there it is. Am I pointing?
The camera's off us.
Wait, what's that?
Sorry, our main caster has no
Wait,
idea how
okay,
production works.
it's
So they
fine.
banned a Mumu.
Yeah.
They banned Ori.
Yeah,
And
it
they
looks like
banned
Victor's
Wukong.
finally tired of the Oriana.
Yeah, he's sick of it.
Where's it? Where does this leave us relative to our previous two team comps?
It's hard to call. We don't have Notorious on his champ of choice being a Mumu. And Quinn was playing excellent on Oriana those last two games.
Very good.
But I'm curious to see what we draft now.
Thank you for that question, by the way, Mr. Engineer Ramsey. We wouldn't be having this production without him, by the way. So everyone wants to down in the
Well,
comment
I just
section.
realized we got Riven again.
Yeah, down in the comment section. Why don't you just give a thank you to Ramsey, okay?
Yeah, everyone in chat say thank you, Ramsey. Thank you, Ramsey. Smiley face.
Yeah,
That's
with
what
a
you're
Z,
supposed
by
to
the way,
say.
with a Z. Right now we can see Gwen, Riven.
I think Riven getting through is crazy. Oh no, never mind. Vi.
The first pick was Vi.
Vi from Arcane.
Yep, great show, by the way. Vi from Arcane. Maybe second pick, Riven. We hovered the Riven, so surely we don't just not pick Riven.
I think we just pick Riven. What if it's mind control?
We see the Gwen. It could be Gwen Jungle though.
What if the Riven is mind control? Like they're baiting the Riven counter or ban, and they don't want to go Riven.
It could be.
That would be cool.
Gwen Jungle is possible. We did see the Jack Jungle
Smolder?
earlier. Smolder?
I think. So like generally you do always want to blind ADC, but I think blinding Smolder is like really risky.
I think it's always down to the supports. If the support can counter
The support matchup does matter more, but like Smolder is the kind of ADC who like unless your team comp supports Smolder, he's kind of bad. Although he is also disgusting Thanos champion.
We are seeing, yes, it is Viego Jungle. That is a little scary.
Not a fan of that champ.
Very, very dangerous, especially with the Vi on deck. If Viego can get a hand of a fully stacked Smolder, well, they would have already lost the fight by then. But
If they can get Jinx too, then they have the ever so dangerous one person dies, everyone dies comp. Zillion, huh?
Zillion, very unorthodox support pick.
That could be a mid laner.
Actually, maybe Zillion top.
Yeah, Zillion top, Gwen support.
Indeed.
Oh, we do go the Revan.
Okay, so it was just delayed. It was delayed.
Was not mind control.
Indeed. I agree with the Riven pick. I think Riven
Yeah, I think Revan pick is good. It's just that we were scared of it getting banned. Getting it banned. So
we didn't see the huge burst potential from Riven last game due to the Scion that she was bursting into.
we just take 0 damage from anything.
But Gwen Zillion, ooh, Zillion might be able to save that but unfortunately, but still, but
I feel like we ban Jinx every time, although I'm not super familiar with who Tulsa plays.
I think F
I guess we ban Ashe.
Mert, PH Mert, I think it was the name. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing Riven's burst potential here, especially with all this low health that we're seeing. If it is Zillion mid, then we're probably gonna see two tanks in the, or sorry, we're gonna see a tank in the supports, and then just standard AC pick Seraphine.
Sarah out Wab out of here.
Personally, I've never seen your right Baya play Seraphine, so maybe that's just
They're banning Quinn.
Seraphine mid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seraphine mid is not as popular, but it's still a thing.
With the Oriana ban, we might see Ari, maybe Lissandra. We did see Lissandra being practiced.
I don't think we ever blind Lissandra though. It's probably Ari.
Yep, there's the Ari ban.
Oh, never mind.
She might be forced into Lissandra here.
I don't know. I think blinding Lissandra feels really bad.
There's not many comfortable picks.
Talia.
Talia, Lux,
And
Aurora, Annie, Anivia.
We're clicking on dudes.
Azir, I do not.
No,
I do not.
We're not
I
going
do not
there.
want to.
There's no way.
Okay.
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 So there's no way where there's just a secret pocket Azir.
Lux is fine. I enjoy Lux. Okay. Lux mid. Maybe Lux support. I'm not sure. Lux mid.
It could be Lux support.
Let's see what Tulsa responds with.
What if it's Smolder Jungle by ADC?
No, surely it's Ribbon Jungle by top.
True.
Tulsa. Waiting till the last second to pick.
Mind control.
It is a Caitlyn bot lane.
Yeah, eesh.
Caitlyn Zillion possibly. Or
Caitlyn is really good into Smolder. I think that matchup feels really bad for Smolder. Assuming Caitlyn is competent.
Well, I
Which
believe
this Caitlyn
yeah.
has been shown to be good, so
last two games were pretty good, I imagine.
pretty much Smolder's game plan for the time being is probably just gonna be W the wave. Because anytime you if Caitlyn knows what she's doing, the Caitlyn just taxes you like 3 autos anytime you hit a creep.
So it is Zillion mid,
Ooh.
and it is a Blitzcrank counter pick.
I think Blitzcrank goes crazy here actually.
We are a little low. Oh, Rel would be good too. Mel, I do not agree with the Mel.
I don't know about the Mel pick.
Nami would be okay. We're a little low on durability for pick Nami though.
Yeah, I like Blitzcrank. I think Nami is like generally good, but I feel like Nami like the only way I feel like we only pick Nami here if we have like a Lucian or Jin, someone who's like really good with Nami. Galio jump scare. I don't know about Galio.
I mean,
I think our team comp feels like
it is majority magic damage. We see the Milio, Zillion, Gwen. Gwen's a tank shredder though, so
we just got our. I don't know. I feel like our team cohesion is really bad.
Let's see.
I feel like so many of these champions just want to do different things.
What combos can we have here? We can have
because we have
Riven stun into
straight
Galio
dive, artillery, Thanos, artillery, peel dive. I don't know. I think we're too split up.
I think the Galio ult can save some. I don't know if QT can.
I think the main thing is I think Smolder is like terrible for this comp.
Yeah, Smolder could work as a backup carry for them if the game goes bad.
Like if the game goes long, Smolder's good, but I feel like Smolder does nothing this game.
Melio doesn't really cleanse anything from his team except for maybe like a Riven stun, but that lasts like a second anyway.
Riven stun, Lux stun, Galio stun.
You can't cleanse knockups. You can only cleanse the taunt.
Cleanses W,
yeah.
Plus the range
also,
the main thing is Melio can give extra range, and on Caitlyn that's so obnoxious.
Melio doesn't cleanse; he just gives you a bunch of tenacity.
No, he cleanses. I'm gonna look up the ability right now.
Yeah, look it up. I don't think he cleanses. I think he gives you tenacity.
Pretty sure he cleanses.
In terms of Tulsa, I think that their comp is a little bit better. They have Viego. They have Viego, Zillion, Gwen, Kate, Melio. I think the bot lane is gonna be very oppressive early on. We are now seeing, or we'll be getting into the game pretty soon. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not too used to seeing
I'm not a fan of this comp.
yeah, I'm not too used to seeing Zillion in the mid lane. But we'll just have to see how it goes, honestly.
Yeah, like we're just gonna have to see how this plays out.
Honestly, not too bad. What do we think? What are we going to be expecting going into this game in terms of team fights, in terms of objective bounties? We saw
See, that's
LBCC.
the issue I'm having is I don't know how we team fight together.
LBCC.
Also, just so we know, I googled it. Melio Ultimate described by Riot Games. Melio unleashes a wave of soothing flames that heal and remove crowd control effects
Continue reading.
from allies in range.
Keep reading.
That's it.
It doesn't give tenacity.
I'm sure it gives tenacity after, but it's just a cleanse.
Okay. Well. Hold on. But I.
My top laner, by the way.
Okay.
That's my team
and
captain.
I'm sorry. I don't know what Melio does.
You don't know what the champions do in the game. It's okay.
I know what a lot of champions do, especially Kale. I know all of her abilities. Okay. All of them. And her lore. Best lore in the game, by the way. Just saying. Anyways, going into this game, I think it's gonna be down to the jungle now.
Yeah, I think what we're really scared of is Viego popping off.
Yeah, and if we see that Rift fight coming up when it happens, we can have the quick rotates by Galio. And I don't think that Zillion will be able to respond in kind. Zillion doesn't go TP, does he?
Yeah, he does.
We do know that Zillion has lots of poke, lots of stun, but Galio probably just doesn't really mind that much.
I mean, I think our main concern is, like, again, I just don't like our team's cohesion. I feel like we're just doing different things.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, what are Lux and Smolder doing that Vi and Riven really want, and what are Vi and Riven doing that Smolder and Lux really want?
Mhm.
Like, they want to play back. They want to, like, go as far in as possible. And, like, Vi doesn't really have anyone she wants to ulti too bad. Like, I guess Viego and Kate, but Zillion says stop. And Melio can just cue her off after the fact, too.
Yeah, although, now that I think about it, this team does like to group up a lot. We can see Viego and Zillion and Gwen will all generally be close to each other because they
Now,
all,
Gwen can just split you to death, too.
but
Just fighting Gwen's hard.
they all want to be in the same area of the fight. So we do kind of have something here where Vi can stop one person from moving with her cease and desist. We can see Smolder can use his ultimate to get a nice multi-person ult, and then Galio can engage the entire fight with his ult, knocking out the entire team, followed by a Riven stun, followed by a Lux Q, followed by a Lux R. So now that I'm like thinking about it and analyzing this team comp, maybe it's not as bad. We have been seeing combo comps in the last 2 games, and those combos have been working out very nicely. So maybe LBCC is not at as much of a disadvantage as we originally thought.
Yeah. I don't know. Although, again, to be fair, I am a total random. I'm just some guy.
Very true. Very true. Nothing truer has been said by my co-caster here.
I'm sorry, who's a higher elo than the other guy right now?
I don't think our audience knows what elo is.
Just so we're clear, Kale Gaming is actually
I think we're
lower
going into the game
ranked than
right
me.
now. Honestly, the game's starting right now, right? Is that what's happening? No. Yeah, we're
Just
sorry,
so we're
folks.
clear.
We're gonna be right back. We're gonna. final game for LBCC versus Tulsa University. Right now, we can see the
Game just starting up.
game starting up right now. It looks like they're going for another 5-point.
Another invade, or
Another
at least
5-man.
invade check.
Another 5-man bot seems to be their bread and butter. LBCC spreading their wings across the map, whereas Tulsa is.
I mean, they don't have a great invade this time. Like, again, they don't have that Nautilus. You can just press Q and instantly kill something.
Indeed. Yeah, looks like they're just doing that to check for safety, holding hands. You know, there's another team that like to hold hands all game.
What team was that?
They lost. It doesn't matter. Their name is gone. Typically.
Lost to time.
I think actually,
Unfortunate.
I think Tulsa beat that team.
The people's champs, you would say.
I'm more of an LBCC guy myself, but I'm sure you're a Tulsa.
Yeah, I'm
enjoyer.
Tulsa's strongest soldier. That's your implication.
Indeed. Oklahoma is your love.
Yeah, I love Oklahoma.
Indeed. We can see now maybe
That
some
is
fight.
like at least top 50 states for me.
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Name the capital of Oklahoma.
I can't.
Top 50 states, by the way.
Top 50 states,
Top
yeah.
50, by the way.
Top 50 states.
Yeah, there's more than 50 states, by the way. Just saying.
There is.
Yeah, it's 51, 52.
Which one?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico is not a state, that's a territory.
Hey, they're a state to me.
You are
okay?
ignorant, my
They're a
friend.
state to me.
It's
Okay?
okay, you may be ignorant,
in
but
my
we're still
heart,
friends.
they're a state to me. Okay, Hawaii.
But not in the American government.
last
Hawaii is part of the 50.
The Gulf of Mexico.
The Gulf of America,
Oh,
bud.
my bad. I don't want to get political here.
Ignorant.
Let's just watch League of Legends.
Let's just watch League of Legends. So yeah, here we go.
We can see standard laning coming in. Zillion. Oh, nice root. But Zillion
Epically presses Q twice.
gotta get a good stun by Zillion.
The sickest combo in the game.
Indeed.
Yo, what, Emilio is aura farming right now, dude. You see that?
Let's get more into this game right now. Galio support. I thought it was gonna be Galio mid actually. I would have preferred Galio mid to be honest.
I think Galio mid is better. I think that would have been better, I agree.
Yeah, because he just doesn't care about any of Zillion's abilities.
Yeah, you can just tell Zillion to kick rocks.
Oh, looks like Gwen won that trainer.
In for the damage hack.
Gwen on TP though, or on Ignite though, so she won't be able to TP to any of the objectives. Might be a
Just playing for the pressure, I guess.
yeah. Halia is gonna have to be careful about that early kill pressure with the TP, and already he is down a little bit. Gets the stun off though, and he does manage to avoid.
I think he's
some-
dead.
No,
barely lives.
good
barely
flash,
lives.
good flash. Ignite down from Gwen. Although Halia is dangerously low, he might have to back in TP. We do
Yeah,
see
this is I guess what their idea was they go Gwen as essentially an anti-carry.
They want to make sure to get that Gwen early pressure up, but Halia is just far too good to allow this to happen.
My go.
Unless,
I feel like Vi just always just walks top immediately here.
yeah, I think a nice Q flash. Oh, okay.
Oh,
It could-
interesting angle.
I mean, there was a ward in top bush. I guess
Question mark.
there was a ward in top bush. It wouldn't have changed much.
This is actually pretty nice for Halia though, because even though the gank doesn't work, they both back here, and Halia gets back first because of a teleport,
Indeed.
or they can just not burn teleport at all.
Yeah, I think for me, he would probably clear this, then TP, or just
Yeah.
let it crash and then TP instead. He loses the.
But no matter what, I feel like we just teleport here because of ignite. Yep.
Halia now has his CS lead.
And more importantly, that XP lead right now.
Yeah, he might get. He'll definitely get level 6.
I think he'll hit 5 or no matter what he gets 5 first, probably hit 6 first too.
If he does get 6 first, we do see Diego in the top lane. If Ribbon gets 6, she has more kill pressure over Gwen, and Gwen's R does take a long time to fully cast.
Yeah. See, I think part of the issue with that Lux mid instead of Galio mid is really starting to show now, where
Galio's ult can't cover the entire map anymore.
and also that Galio is a melee champion into Caitlyn. Caitlyn and Emilio, like, what does Galio ever do here?
Okay, good dodge. Dodging the fully stacked Q. Alia, yeah, he just for stun here. He does good damage. He's gonna get 6
Yep,
soon.
there we go. There's
He doesn't
that
have
5
Ignite
spike.
though. Don't dive.
Oh, I think it's dead.
No,
Oh,
two terror
barely,
shots.
barely.
Honestly, I would have waited for 6. Just
Yeah.
top 6 and then just R in her face.
Well, he's not gonna hit 6 soon. He just hit 5 before. Yeah, it's like Gwen needs to hit 5 before he's gonna hit 6.
I don't know how I feel about that dive, to be honest.
I guess it's technically worth because you get first blood plus the shove.
Don't they remove first blood from the...
Yeah, but you still get 100 extra gold.
Okay. Well, I mean...
It's slightly his favor, especially because
yeah, the wave's pushed in.
he's already ahead.
He'll lose less. He'll lose the wave gold from this being pushed in. We can see that Lux has getting poked out by Zillion.
Oh, they're lane swapping.
It does look that way. Kate, Amelia versus...
All right, I gotta admit that is pretty funny. Dies once, lane swaps.
I mean, this is actually really good for Galio, because now...
That is good for Galio, because now Galio can do anything.
Yeah, now he should be standing right in front of Gwen, not letting her touch any of those minions.
Yeah, Galio standing back there is like illegal. You just stand right there.
Yeah,
Gwen cannot walk up.
Just never move from behind Gwen.
You just stand in front of the creep, please.
They should. I don't know if they have to push back for it, but I would say freeze the wave. Don't let Gwen do anything. Just be a human wall to Gwen.
They're gonna get 2 reps here, I think.
Gwen does have 6, so you don't want to stand, or she will get 6 soon, so you don't want to stand there. Okay. Zillion gets hit by the. See, that's a really big range. Aura. Okay. Oh. Missed a couple abilities. That's okay.
Fine.
Gwen has 6 up. Her kill pressure just went up. We can see that Tulsa has claimed 2 grubs, so they don't have any feet besides the dragon. We can see counter lane swap coming in from Lbcc. It's pretty wise, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Either lane wasn't going too bad.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit mixed on it, just because the issue is that Riven really can't play into Melio Caitlyn, but Galio kind of does nothing into Melio Caitlyn too. Again, I think we needed Lux to go support and Galio to go mid. True.
Ramsey with his wisdom.
Of the better MOBA.
Of course.
Dude, Zeraora and Pokemon Unite, that is way more fun than any champion of League of Legends.
You mean Zoroa?
No, Zeraora.
That's not how you pronounce that. We can see Riven will definitely kill here. Yep. Nice kill from Riven. You can see that burst potential soon coming in. Riven now up 2-0, and Lbcc is in position to claim the feats of warfare once again. You can see Diego is bot, possibly going to start going top soon after this clear. Riven will now back with her TP almost up, and the lane going as normal. In this lane, Caitlyn definitely has the power to poke out her.
Yeah, like it's very hard for Smolder to do like literally anything, because if he ever walks to get any CS, he takes like 3 Caitlyn autos.
We can already see the fleet footwork on Smolder getting the max value from the amount of poke that he's getting. And if Galio tries to walk up, he just gets like half health before he even gets there.
Like look at this.
The Smolder W, or is it his E? No, that's his W. Smolder W coming in on
Like you see how much damage Galio literally just doesn't get to play the game.
Caitlyn has her fully stacked lethal.
Look at that.
You should never fight with a fully stacked lethal Caitlyn. Yeah, it's
well,
unfortunate.
they're not even fighting. Like they're just sitting under turret, getting one shot by it.
Okay, Zillion has yet to dodge a single Q.
That's
Good
pretty
ult.
cool.
Yeah, Caitlyn or Cutie might kill here. No, not yet, but she does force the Zillion out. Zillion had ult, so he would have probably lived.
Probably. Like getting him to burn ulti is really nice, especially because Lux has like no cooldowns.
10 minutes soon coming up. Rift might be soon spawning. Diego gets hit by a Lux Q, and Riven is doing Riven things, getting all the damage, and Gwen does not get to play the game. She only gets stunned and CC'd. Gotta love Riven. That's why she's permaban. Riven gonna get some free plates here, and Viego will not be here to answer, but you can see Viego walking bot. Dragon soon to spawn. Zillion finally manages to not get hit by a Lux.
We have a lot of dragon pressure, so that's nice.
Yeah, we've been doing pretty good on objectives. We've got first blood, first 3 kills, and first 3 objectives.
They're swapping again, it looks like.
Game 1 and Game 2. And yeah, we can see the swap coming in. Most likely for the Dragon contestant or contention. We do see that Galio is here to help his team. He does have ult. If
I think we're actually at pretty heavy advantage. For
yeah,
this
if Riven
fight.
gets caught out here, we can see the Galio ult, but Galio's already too close to do that. Double taunt by the Galio, followed by the Vi ult, followed by the Galio ult. Like I was talking about earlier in the draft, very big
Yeah.
combo. Unfortunately, it did not play out as planned. The Lux ult goes
But
wide.
Viego's dead. That's what really matters for this.
We can see
Not only does that make drag much scarier to try to do, but Viego is like their main win condition right now.
Mhm.
That champions Thanos.
we see that Riven did whiff her ult a little bit. Wait, when she pops ult the first time, did she get like a stim or
Who?
Riven?
Riven?
Yeah, when her sword is like fully complete.
Yeah, she gets a damage up, I believe.
Okay. I thought it was just like you prep the
No.
wave. Okay, so now we can see a 1v1 Smolder versus Gwen. Not too bad actually.
I think this is actually much better for Smolder.
Yeah, solo XP for Smolder.
Solo XP, and he just gets to lame her out.
We do see Viego getting to posture for Rift Herald. And
I think he's doing bugs right now, actually.
oh yeah, sorry, Scuttle or Rift.
Scuttle.
What's it called? Void Gubs. There we go.
Yeah.
Void Gubs.
I just like calling them bugs.
This will be the second heated monster slaying, unless a nice Lux ult can come in.
That'd be super cool.
That'd be unlikely though. Lux. Oh, we can see LBCC is beginning to walk up to pressure. A Lux ult right now would be very good to steal. Does it happen? No. Unfortunately.
But it's all 5 there, by the way?
Ah.
All 5 is crazy.
Okay.
Please don't queue in. Please don't
Oh,
queue.
the Lux ult missed.
I don't know about that. Alright, yeah, so please don't queue in right now. Please don't do that.
Vi was just, she was, scaring them a little bit.
Yeah, we queue in, instantly die. That'd be sick.
Yeah, she has Ignite ult. You could get a gank here. They're not top anymore, but
Yeah.
decides not to. Okay, standard laning, returning to its normalcy. LBCC now up 2k or 1.9k. Oh,
Cheerio 560, dude. Very, very threatening.
dude. Oh, Zillion lodges the Q, manages to stun Lux, but Lux's damage is just too much.
Yeah. The champ will EU and you just lose a fourth of your health bar, and you just gotta hold that L.
Indeed. Riven has now reached the point where she can just bully.
Just walk it, dudes.
Pops ult, doesn't even care she's gonna do that. Doesn't kill though, that's unfortunate, but it's okay. Lux ult goes wide.
No more hesitation.
We can see 2 wards in the top bush being cleared by Tulsa, or being placed by Tulsa. Tulsa clearing the ward. Right now, I think LBCC is in a really good spot. We're up 2k gold. We did succeed the grubs though, which is unfortunate, but I think our tower pressure is much more. Dang, that's a lot. That Caitlyn Q took half of Smolder's health. Ninja Fortnite's health. My bad.
Yeah, Ninja Fortnite. Excuse you.
Apologies. I don't want to dead name him. Yeah, Gwen does not have TP though, so.
I know I'm fighting the whole way.
Oh! Nice kill by Cutie. She gets a solo
Works
kill
out.
onto the Zillion. Now making the score 1-4. This game is looking very good for LBCC.
Very strong start.
But yeah, Gwen does not have as much tower pressure as Riven does because of the lack of TP. And so far, she has not made any use of that Ignite. In the beginning, it was a little close, but Holly managed to outplay it.
Yeah. That pretty much Ignite top, especially in like organized play, it just comes down to can you actually stomp in lane, and if not, you just kind of wasted your summoner spell. And
Gwen is
Holly
at
won,
this point,
so
yeah, down 2 levels.
so now at this point, yeah, Ignite is nothing but a detriment because unless Riven plays horrifically, Ignite is never gonna do anything.
We can see the game is currently in Riven's hand. Riven is up. I'm assuming many amount of kills. She got 2 kills in the early game.
Riven has at least 10 gold.
At the very least. At the very least. Ooh, good Q, but unfortunately she. Oh, nice dodge on the stun. The Galio to save, followed by the Lux ult to take them away. Honestly, no, I think it's the Galio.
Oh,
The Galio.
this is rough as a Smolder.
Smolder has fleet. He's fine.
Surely.
Look at your speed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just walk
Uh-oh.
away from the Caitlyn.
Gwen's past the middle line. I think Gwen's gonna die. Oh, Gwen ult. This might be dangerous. This might be dangerous. She has flash. She just flash auto. Oh, just give it to Galio. Okay. The prediction from the Galio.
Bro.
Nice. Gwen flash gone. Gwen ult gone. Gwen did not ult. I mean, she did not ignite for some reason. The Smolder ult to clear the wave.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Here comes Viego. Smolder does not get to play the game. He does manage to flash out, but he will get stunned in the tower and ulted again. Okay. Gotta love being
That does get Viego flash at least. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of your life. You were on the same screen as any other wall. Die.
That's what Gwen feels like. You just can't. Like, as long as Gwen's on the same screen as Riven, you know, she doesn't get to the game. We see Riven TP top. She doesn't have ult. She does have flash. As
an ADC going neutral, you get the same amount of love as a top laner who's been losing.
Fleet footwork, unfortunately, not enough to say. Okay,
Riot robbed,
Games,
by the way.
Riot Games, good game company, by the way.
Yeah, good game company.
I have the folks at home know Riot Games, League of Legends operates in a tick system, so it ticks every couple of milliseconds to check for the game state. So maybe you just got lucky there in between ticks.
So you could say all that, but you didn't know what Melio ulti does.
Hey, like it's a spaghetti client. You gotta know how that works if you want to play the game. The Riven TP is down, so she won't be able to show up for the drag fight. Honestly, we don't want to give this. The Tulsa is on monster slaying feat point, and Riven is a significant portion of.
Well, why do we care about monster slime?
For the feats.
Where's bot tower?
Oh, I didn't see that. Not bad.
Yeah, nice production value.
Okay,
from this guy.
first Gwen.
Just 1v1 the turret.
Okay, Gwen completely misses all of her ults, and yeah, she's dead. Bye, Gwen.
What if Gwen just won randomly?
Imagine.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be 3,000 years of game design.
It's 2,000.
Add an extra 1K. Add an extra 1K or 3K.
You would be adding an extra. What is it? 2.8K.
Yeah. This guy's the math whiz, apparently.
This is this is like just addition, and you're struggling, dude.
Hey, what can I say?
You're not gonna believe when they get the times tables. That's gonna blow your mind.
Hey, what can I say? I'm the main caster for a reason, okay? The people come to
Not
watch.
for your mathematical skills.
The people come to watch for a reason, okay? Okay, Gwen or Vi. Vi versus Caitlyn, like from Arcane. Arcane match going on right now.
Dude, they even have Zillion from Arcane.
Yeah, I'm sure Zillion. He was there one time, you know. Rift Herald being dropped in the mid lane. Looks like we're gonna be taking mid tower here.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty simple. Vi diving nothing and good. Yeah, good mid tower.
Where are we going?
Rift Herald. Shelly's taking a trip. She's going to the bot lane. Looks like Riven is not there to help her team, but
Where are we going right now?
Looks like we're going to win. That's a really big melee ult, actually. Okay. Okay, nice. Kill onto the Galio.
Diego has no ulti, which matters so much right now.
Just barely missed the taunt, and now we can see Riven marching down the bot lane. Very nice fight by Lbcc.
Will Gwen stop her this time?
Oh, yeah, Gwen, unfortunately, on the same screen as Riven.
It's a crime. You just cannot commit.
Oh! Okay, maybe Riven was a little scared of Gwen?
Jesus. Dude, Caitlyn will just kill you sometimes.
Gwen not shaking in her boots. Interesting. Only Riven knew that she had no health in any lanes because Diego was hot.
Brody does not feel fear.
He might die. Probably not though. Riven backing, mid lane backing, pretty standard.
Smolder's starting to get a stack.
Yeah, at 10 or at 20 minutes, I think Smolder should be at about.
Oh look, he pinged it too. Perfect.
Oh yeah, look, 100.
I was just like reading it off, cause you can tell from his like little eyebrow crown, yeah.
He gets to execute when there's crowns for these bro.
I think it's 225 stacks.
I don't know. It's Smolder, but.
You just don't know a lot about this game, huh?
Oh.
You can tell us about the tick system. You just don't know what the champions do.
One of us is the team captain. I'll let the
one of us is bronze 4.
I'll let the viewers decide.
One of us is bordering on iron right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, teammates, am I right? Emilio. Oh, okay. Oh, I'll take the clear the wave. I'll take clear the wave. We can see that there are now four in the mid lane. Okay, Galio just walks.
Oh
up
yeah, and we get the
Infernal Cinder.
Infernal Cinder for infinite movement speed. Triviego was very happy about that. Galio just walked into a speed boost. Why are we just perma pinking that?
Gwen.
Gwen took 2 autos and lost the 4th from max out.
Gwen is not allowed to play the game anymore.
You are not allowed to be on the same screen as Riven.
She's down 2 damage, but do be careful. Gwen is still a champion who does an insane amount of damage. It doesn't matter how behind. It doesn't matter. Riven now tower diving Gwen. It doesn't matter how behind you are still Gwen, and you still do max out damage. Let's see if this matters.
I think Riven does too.
Riven has lost 0 health in this entire time, and she's dived the tower twice.
Yeah. Taking a tower shot and just gone back to full health. That's so cool.
Otacon currently up. It is the Voracious Otacon.
Dude.
Or Ruinous Otacon. Score right now, currently 2-7. Lbcc looking very good.
And 1-1 game point. So whoever wins this wins the entire series and goes on to finals.
We can see a fight sprouting in the mid lane. We can see the Galio ult doesn't manage to hit anybody, but the taunt onto the Viego. Smolder getting good damage. The melee ult comes out. Galio has the Viego has the ult out. We can see the Zillion ult revives the Caitlyn. Caitlyn will go down in this fight, and Lbcc Halia is a little bit overextended, but he might live here.
When you're this bad, there's no such thing as overextended.
Very good from Lbcc Halia. Wait, where is he getting all that healing from?
Dude, he's Thanos.
Okay,
he has fully stacked Conk, and I bet it's like what do you call it? I'm guessing it's a Hydra or Borg?
No, he doesn't have waves, so he doesn't have Hydra.
There's no way that does Riven build Borg now? No.
Well, it's not Hydra because he doesn't have the waves.
He's not wavy.
He doesn't have the only Ninja Fortnite.
Only Ninja Fortnite does.
Yeah, you could say that the lead in LBCC's game is huge.
You could say this lead is massive.
You know what? No. No. We'll leave that.
Free will was a mistake.
Yeah. Whatever that is. Yeah, it looks like Tulsa is. It looks like Tulsa will be giving up this dragon. And it looks like Otacon is next on the menu.
I believe we have Violent Otacon too, which is really nice when you're ahead. Although both Otacons are nice from ahead, the subjective's disgusting.
Right now, like you said in game 1, it is LBCC's game to lose.
Yeah, which is always stressful, but right now, again, we have Halia on Riven, and
he's ahead.
That man can play Riven.
Indeed, up 2 levels currently against his laner. We know that Smolder is getting stacked. He's getting more powerful. So the longer this game's up, the longer this game goes, the higher chance LBCC actually has to win. So really,
Smolder is like an alternate win condition. Is like how you can look at him.
Yeah, we're just like chilling. I think LBCC is doing.
I guess
good.
we just do this.
Yeah. Gwen is forced to back because she doesn't have TP, and Cutie does have TP. Yeah. Notorious continuing to just face tank those Otacon orbs.
Because it's cool.
Gotta love that. It's not like Otacon shreds your armor or anything.
No, he does not.
Yeah.
He does not heal off the damage either.
Yeah.
The lie made up by the CCP.
The CCP would never lie. I'm not sure.
Yeah, shout out my go, Xi Jinping.
Gonna bust out my Mandarin just for the team, the folks at home. Okay,
Why is Otacon still mad?
Otacon getting some good damage. Oh, okay, that's good. Armor shred onto the enemy team. That hit all of them actually.
Dude, this guy has so much beef with Amelia.
Looks like Halia is just 1v3. The Galio onto Halia. Halia still just healing all the damage.
You just watch Galio jump in the way.
The massive Melio ult onto the enemy team.
Massive?
Oh no.
Oh, this is really bad.
Can Vi confirm the kill? Nice kill onto Caitlyn.
We're not just gonna kill Melio?
No, we want to keep Notorious alive in case we might need to steal this Otacon. We
See,
lost two.
actually, this is exactly what I was kind of worried about. Where
Well, Smolder's healthy. Smolder getting
oh.
good kills, good stacks. Smolder fully stacked up. You can see his crown.
never
Fully
mind,
sprouted.
I'm a fool. I take it all back.
This is true. Smolder has his crowns fully sprouted now. He has his stacks. He has his execute.
Yes, he does.
Does
Okay.
he stack objectives? Or does he execute objectives?
No.
Okay.
I don't know if we can actually do this.
No, we got it. We got it. We got the healing from Notorious, damage from Smolder.
Yeah, like it worked out in the end, but like you could kind of see what I was worried about with this team comp, where the problem was that both Vi and Riven wanted to do one thing, and Smolder and Lux had no interest in doing that at all.
Indeed. We can see Otacon is now claimed by LBCC.
Got
The
some lovely
flowers.
flowers.
Yeah, flowers claimed by LBCC. This is LBCC. All game, Smolder fully stacked up, or has his max evolution on the stacks. Or wait,
Fully
no.
Thanos?
What is horns turn white?
No, I think he's at max stats at max already.
Okay. Yeah. Right now we can now see. Oh, Gwen is actually no longer down by 2 levels, unless Halia will be leveling up pretty soon here. Bot tier 2 pushed all the way, mid tier 2 pushed all the way, and the only tower that
I mean, level leads fade over time because 15 to 16 is way less than 16 to 17.
indeed, the only towers that Tulsa can claim. Oh, we can see some chatting coming in from Cutie. Gwen,
Oh, I didn't see that.
yeah, Gwen. She typed in the chat.
Excellent.
Whatever that. means. Gwen,
Beautiful
Gwen.
use of the English language.
Gwen. Maybe it's a cipher. We gotta decode it.
It's a code.
Notorious.
That was a brave cue.
Okay, this might be a
I
good
think
bait.
I think both Notorious and Galio just died.
Okay, Smolder doing good damage here. Honestly,
That was not.
honestly,
That was a Vi Q of all time.
I don't know what Vibe was doing queuing in there. We will now lose Baron because
We're
of
just
that.
gonna queue in on no vision like a boss.
Honestly, if that is
that might have been really bad, maybe.
okay, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm smiling.
Quinn has ult up. She used it.
die.
Oh, okay. Emilio just dies. Smolder actually can probably just solo.
Wait, yo, low key. What if we just base race with Riven?
Yeah, we just take inhib actually. Okay.
Smolder Thanos.
Smolder 1v3. Uh-oh. Block it! Ah, she didn't block it. Unfortunate. We can see the Zillion ult now down.
Ironically, Viego is now at higher health and could theoretically do Baron better now.
Yeah, but I mean, look at this.
Everyone's got it back.
Yeah, the inhib is gonna go down here.
I don't think you can get inhib.
Die for it?
No. We never die for it. But you know what? Maybe you would.
Honestly, I would.
Maybe that's why LBCC Team Black.
No,
ended
here's what
up
I would
not
do.
making
I would
it
walk
yet.
into the enemy base. I would destroy their shop. and
Yeah,
then,
true.
and then
That's
I
a
would
good
win the
idea.
game. Yeah. can
You,
auto
you
attack
would,
them
you would
shop.
all chat at them, sell all your items right now, please, and then destroy shop.
No, I just assassinate the shopkeeper. What the blue side has the Yordle guy, right? The guy with the fur on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The like seal, the walrus looking dude.
Isn't that Ezreal's dad?
What?
Ezreal's dad. The
No.
adventurer guy.
No,
Maybe you don't know the lore.
I don't think Ezreal's dad is a walrus.
No, I think so. Here, I'll be looking it up right now while you continue casting.
You are like the last two things I've looked up, you've been wrong on.
Casting coming from
Just so we're clear, my main commentator typed in Errol's dad, lol.
This is Ezreal, by the way. I don't know what you're talking about.
You had to correct it.
Looks like
Back
we're
to
getting,
the
looks like
game.
we're getting ready to fight in the top lane.
Yeah, back to the game. Looks like we're trying to force Baron and just be scary.
Yeah, and honestly, we have every right.
Actually,
to
I
do
don't know
so.
if we're gonna actually force Baron or just look scary.
Yeah, we have every right to do so. We see Cutie pushing bot. She has TP up, and Jillian is forced to back. This is the time where
Now we can do
yeah,
Baron.
now we take Baron. Cutie TPs to the Baron fight. They're down a Zillion, and we just take this.
Especially because with Zillion gone, essentially you remove 1.5 characters.
The TP coming in, that's a very close TP.
Okay, yeah. I was,
Zillion doesn't.
I was really ready for Zillion to just stun that and be like,
Zillion
nope.
does not stun her out of it. That could have been very bad. But Zillion
I don't know
also
what we're
has
doing right now.
TP. The Caitlyn ult?
Caitlyn R.
Okay.
Or Aura.
Mhm.
I mean, actually, that's not wrong. Like, during one of our games, I think my mistake was I wasn't just like Caitlyn R-ing for no reason because we were in a position where I
and
couldn't actually get killed with Caitlyn
yeah,
R.
look,
Like, just do it for pressure.
It's already almost up.
Yeah. It's low cooldown. It does a lot of damage. It's worth it just to be scary.
Caitlyn traps. Very impressive. Completely denying the area. We are doing a little bit of standing around and doing nothing, though, while the
That's pretty cool.
mid lane and bot lane are getting pushed. Vi manually triggering all the traps like a boss.
I don't know why we're doing that. For fun, maybe.
Oh, here comes the Rift Scuttle.
We just
Or
want
is-
to take 2 headshots.
Okay.
No, Caitlyn got 100 gold.
Tulsa University now has vision.
Yo, we are legit. Both teams are just standing around doing like kind of nothing.
Although top tower is currently getting pushed. Oh, good engage by by Riven. We see the Galio gets 3 knockups. Huge taunt from Galio, followed by the Luxo,
Oh.
followed by the Gwen. Gwen goes down.
Smolder is really showing his value right now.
Smolder damage, huge, getting
Look
a
at
double
those,
kill.
look at just watch the execute.
Tr-
I think that's it.
Yeah, that'll be it.
That's game.
We end game. And LBCC will be taking the victory.
Careful. We probably take the victory. Let's not call it too soon.
I believe in
I
LBCC.
think
That
this is
fight was
probably it,
fantastic.
though.
LBCC will soon be the victors of their NACE League. We can
That's
see
it. Yep,
they're
that's
walking
it.
down the bot lane,
It's
taking
over.
mid tower. LBCC is the NACE final victors. Let's go.
We're gonna go out to nationals. It looks like then, huh?
Very
I don't know if
nice.
this works. I'm ignorant, I'm
just
sorry.
become divisional champions.
Oh, we're divisional champs.
Yeah.
And LBCC has taken game 3, 17-9.
Making
A
us
dominating
divisional champs.
divisional
Yeah,
champions.
again, we struggled game 1, but that was just that we made like 1 or 2 mistakes, and then game 2 and 3 we just stomped.
Absolute masterclass by Halia there. I think he'll be nominated for our player of the game.
I would agree. I think he was player of the series.
Indeed. Halia showing his talent. Oh, look, the blue on the horns. Showing his talent, showing his leadership, not even being team captain and still leading his team to victory, dominating his opponent, dominating the team fights, dominating the roams. Absolute masterclass.
Just popping off.
Yeah, just the GOAT on his team. Great Galio ults, great smolder damage. Fantastic from everyone on LBCC. And that is going to be the game for now.
I'm gonna get you a post game.
We will be back soon with a post-game interview. Until then, we are just going to hold out for a little bit.
Yeah.
See you till then.
There you
Yes,
go.
and you just proved it.
Okay, so we are here with your champions at LBCC. And right now, to my left, we have player of the game, Enzo, also known as LBCC Halia. Enzo, tell us about this masterful performance you've had today.
So before the game, this guy, this TU Tulsa whatever, that some allegations that their top laner was smurfing, and we would not let that go through. And like, it's just like first game we had to make it interesting because we were like, yeah. We want to see if it's true. It's kind of true, but then we proved them wrong game too.
Indeed. We saw Stomp game 2, Stomp game 3, little close on game 1, slipped out in the end, but it looked like you were the one smurfing this time. Game 3, Gwen, not allowed to walk up at all. Every time she walked up, she immediately just was half health, died. We saw these TPs, these roams, these fights, all being led by the Riven in both games, just completely dominating. Why don't you tell us about your Riven?
It's been my OTP. I climbed on it when I got here in this country. But it's not about the Riven, it's about how they played, right? So game 1, we realized that they kept on rotating to grubs.
AD,
Yeah. So we were like, why not play a safe ADC? And when they rotate, just give them what they want. And we farm ADC. My boy here, Blake, come on, hug me. Kiss me. Kiss me, boy.
My carry.
He is actually the real carry of this game.
Yes, we saw Ninja Fortnite, also known as Blake, his smolder going crazy in those fights. In that Baron fight in particular, the damage he was dishing out was vital. It won the game. And to right here we have near my bio, also known as Justin on Galio. We have QT or Cutie on Quinn, or I mean on Lux, on Lux,
Cutie on
and the big man right here, Dylan, notorious on his Vi, doing great. Look at that, 3 drags, and honestly,
You got everything.
best jungle NA maybe.
Honestly, it's just a team gap at this point. Like we've had some troubles along the way, but we were confident in ourselves and in our team that we were just like chilling, you know. Like after
Yeah, we're having fun.
after game 1, we were like, you know what? We were just laughing at it. We're like, fuck, man, we lost. But like,
Whoa.
sorry, guys, sorry. We lost. Oh my god, we lost. But like, it's okay. After that, mental reset. Team bathroom
piss,
break.
Team piss.
We can't say that. Team bathroom break. Just talk about what we want. Like talk about how we want to play this game, and that's how we win.
We also want to thank our coaches. You wanna come in here, Asher? He led to victory.
Sit here.
Brandon.
Yeah, there's room.
Yeah,
There's
there's
still
yeah,
room.
there's
Let me just squeeze him in real quick. Our coaches, Asher and Brandon. Unfortunately, right now they're repping another school, but that's okay.
My head is out of it.
Oh yeah, by the way, Brandon is actually that height in real life. Here we go. So
Oh, victory.
a little down.
There you guys go.
That's good.
Okay, so Coach Asher, what do you have to say about your team this season?
They just smurfed every single game. And I don't know. Very little coaching was actually done.
Oh.
We just had to like teach them how to talk to each other, which like that's a league player problem, right? That's like everyone has that problem when they first start playing on a team. Other than that, like slightly talk about rotations, and then they were just too good. Like we win every top lane, and so the game is just super easy.
Indeed.
And then we can just play it out through there.
We did have issues in the beginning figuring out where to put people. In fact, our top lane was ADC for the longest time.
Yeah, that happened. We
But
don't talk
what-
about that. We don't talk
We don't
about
talk
that.
about
That never happened.
Our
That never happened.
coaches,
Yeah.
our coaches switched it around and led
Yeah.
us to this victory right
We
now.
put him on Jinx and
Yeah.
he plays 1v3 bot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
But yeah, they're really good. They're really flexible. They're okay, pretty much learning how to play anything. And I appreciate having such a kind and easy to work with team. And you know that's what won them today. Kindness. Kindness.
The power
is
of
what won us the
friendship.
game today, and the power of friendship. Yes,
The
that
power
is.
of friendship,
that
I love
is-
it.
That's
That
Team
is why
Red's
we won,
catchphrase is
yes.
kindness won us the game.
Can I say
Yes.
something?
Mm.
To the doubters that left us game for day 1, look at where we are right now. We are.
We're champions now.
Shout out to Ghoul as well for the role swap. Shout out to you, Ghoul. If you're
Vicente.
watching.
Vicente
My go.
was the one who.
So I believe that'll be it for today. LBCC taking the victory 2-1 against Tulsa University, winning themselves the grand finals of the NACE series. And until the next time, we'll catch you later.
Shout out to Team Tulsa. They played well.
Thank you
GG
for
Tulsa.
proving it
Thanks.
too.
Mhm.